Alright, here we go. Is it alright? Yeah. President, talk to him.
Behind the podium, red tie conveys my strength. No mistakes made, I'ma change this game. The flow is Watergate, oral in the western wing. Rock expensive bling, my face on everything. Mudslingers and muckrakers and tux flavors. They say we never win, we about to crush Vegas. I'm in the humidor, coca leaf chewing on. Presidential powers in the most truest form. Yukon Denali truck, secret service fleet. Foreign dictator plots trying to murder me. Scandal broke, plot foiled, I am top royal. I keep a shooter on the roof smoking pot oil. A moment in time, photograph me in the drop with Jackie O between my legs while she giving me top. Corrupt officer, more war setting it. These the laws of the motherfucking president.
We flow so presidential, so special. Don't forget to get to powers. Baby, we got this presidential Rolex watching.
That gold spoon in my mouth fed me Versace food. I be that cocky dude, play by the mobster rules. Elegant suit, piano keys tickle it. Inconsiderate, deliberate, articulate. Fundraiser on behalf of my chief of staff. The reefer pass to the women, how they steam my bath. Executive choice, caviar the sound of my voice. Handing high paid positions out to all of my boys. I take a stand on the oath, looking federal. I never met that woman, is what I'm telling you. Criminal case, sex lies, videotapes. I veto everything the Senate betrays. Checks and balances. They tried to kill me in Dallas. I'm eating salad with pistols like Pete Maravich. Shaking hands, baby kissing for the voters' sake. I'm trying to motivate, celebrate, and blow a 8.
We flow so presidential, so special. Don't forget to vote powers. Baby, we got this presidential Rolex watching. We flow so presidential, so special. Don't forget to vote powers. Baby, we got this presidential Rolex watching.
I've been accused of embezzlement and spending fees. Outright lies, constant infidelities. My lawyer beat a case, cops and minorities. HBO documentary that's starring me. My tax plan favor those who got extended cash. Ignore the poor, and what the fuck's a middle class? Limo glass tinted and I keep a look-alike. I set them in spots first if it ain't looking right. The common man can't relate to me, I empathize. Or pretend to support the way you getting by. My first lady bad, you should see the second one. Lights out, you should see the next 11, son. I'm overcome with emotion on election night. Inaugural ball, 4 years to get it right. And if not, the voters, they regretting it. Grab your balls and impeach the president.
We flow so presidential, so special. Don't forget to vote powers. Baby, we got this presidential Rolex watches. So special, special.
Not what your country can do for you. Rather ask what you can do for your country. Presidential powers.
We flow so presidential, so special.
We're back.
I know.
Salute.
Raise your glasses in the air for the president. For the president. Raise your glasses in the air for the president. For the president. Oh yeah. Raise your glasses in the air for the president. For the president. Come on, raise your glasses in the air for the president.
You just tuned into the Heel in the Face live wrestling show here every Wednesday night on Spreaker.
Hey, you forgot to introduce me, the smooth boy Sith, Ryan Perry. And you forgot to mention that they can follow us on Twitter at Heel and Face. Duh.
I was going to get to that, but I didn't get a chance.
Shut up!
Excuse me.
Shut up!
How
I'm
rude is
tired
it?
of hearing
You
you
kidding?
two people argue.
Really?
We have a show to do.
We're getting there.
It's Wednesday night.
We were
it's time
talking.
for the Heel in the Face live wrestling show.
We're opening up a great
Somebody
show.
get Lenonadine
Jesus
a rubber chicken
Christ.
and let's get to
This
it.
is nuts. Worship the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Heel the Face Radio Show. Now,
get ready to get kicked square in the balls. And go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year. Gallows' mic is gone limp like other parts of him.
It's not true.
It's so true.
Not true at all.
It's so true.
Okay.
You know why?
What's that?
You know what time of year it is?
What time of year is it?
You know what day it is?
I think it's the 13th, 14th?
Do you know what day it is? Like what day
I mean, I
it
can't
is?
put my finger on it. I think something important's happening today.
We've only been promoting it for like 2 months. Do you know?
Are you finally getting the laser vision to get rid of those glasses?
No, because that thing is like $4,000, bro. Who's got $4,000 they can just throw away?
I don't know, man.
I don't know what day it is. I was asking you like, legitimately because I don't know.
Is Taker happening? Or?
No. Sean, do you know what day it is?
It's not my laundry day. That was yesterday.
That was Sunday for me.
You did laundry on Sunday?
Yeah, it was weird. I was off. It was random. I'm never off
I
on
try to work
Sundays.
people into doing it for me, but
It was weird. And then I saw Gallo
Gallo
jump
or-
in the lead for Match of the Year for 2015. I know what day it is now.
Oh, that's what day it is.
That's exactly what day it is. It's time for the 2014 Smark Awards. We're going to announce all the winners tonight live on the air. Gallo, are you excited?
I mean, yeah.
You don't look excited.
Well, I am. I'm just tired. I
You
do a
don't
lot of
sound
stuff.
excited.
If I don't sound excited, you have a hearing problem, sir.
Oh, I have a hearing problem?
Are
So
you
not
right?
only are you saying I'm blind and I need the laser vision surgery, right? But I'm also deaf.
Yeah, you're the regular Helen Keller, man.
Why are we doing this?
Why?
What?
Because it's the Smarks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The
Why?
Smarkies.
Why are we doing this now?
Because this is what we do. We argue.
Is this
Every week.
important?
Yeah, it's really important.
It is important
Yeah.
to me. I have to know that I'm smarter than Gallo so
he's
that I
not,
can
so
win
I have to
arguments
know
and
I'm smarter
debates
than
and...
We're going to talk at the same time.
You know,
so
you're
no
not.
one understands.
You're not the smartest person in the room. You know.
Oh, who's smarter than me?
What?
Who got that 3.9 from college? Who did it? This guy did it. And I have documentation that
Yeah,
can
I
prove it.
graduated from NCC, so.
I graduated from a 4-year school with a 3.9 grade point average. So until you top that,
Lucky you, but you know what? I'm still the host of the year.
and that's saying a lot for me because I'm a New Yorker.
That's true.
But I'm still the host of the year.
Well, we're going to find out in a couple of minutes if you're still host of the year. But that's right. It's the 2015 Smark Awards. We're going to be handing out all the victories, and we're going to be announcing all the winners for the 2014 Smarkie Awards. Sean's got all the ballots right there. The
Those
final,
envelopes.
the final winners are all listed in here, except for one, because we've already announced it, which was the inaugural photo of the year, which went to Brooke Danielle's The Kick,
Fantastic.
which was pretty sick, if you ask me, because
that
we
was
got
a
a pretty
damn
good
good
turnout for the first year award. I'm gonna pull up the statistics in a second, so give me
stats?
one. Yes, the stats. This way, in case
What's
you
an
haven't,
award
you
show
just
without
listen.
stats?
Oh, look at this! Look who just walked in. This
It's
night's
like we haven't
keeps
seen
getting
this
better.
guy in a while.
This night keeps getting better. But back to the photo of the year.
It's Damon Knight's getting better.
The kick won. It had 44% of the votes. So congratulations goes to Brooke Danielle once again for winning with her photo for the kick, which was what? It was Blake Morris kicking Alvin Alvarez in the face, right? That was a pretty sick photo.
Dab in the face.
But Sean, do you want to say it one more time? Because you might not be able to say it anymore after this.
What? That I'm host of the year. At
You're
least
host of the year, but
at
we're
least for
about
like
to
another
announce.
16 seconds.
We're about to announce who is this year's host of the year. Sean,
now.
before we open the envelope, before we pass it off to Gallo,
Oh, wow. I have a lot
Okay.
of honors here.
do you want to remind everybody about the bet?
Oh, the bet.
The bet.
So the bet is that if the loser between you and me
Yes.
gets to jump into the first fresh fallen snow
Yes.
of 2015.
But not just jump into it, right?
Right, because we'll be wearing nothing but boxer shorts.
Nothing but boxers. Whoever the loser is jumping into snow. Now, there's a side bet to it.
Should
too,
it
though.
not snow by Valentine's Day, if Ryan wins, I have to wear a dress to a show.
Yes.
And if Ryan wins by 25 or more points, 25 or more votes, then I have to wear full makeup.
Now,
If Ryan should lose, that means he gets to double date with me and my wife to an Islander game.
which is the worst thing in the world because hockey is terrible.
Oh, there might be some people in the room that disagree with you about
Well,
that.
They can,
and I'm one of them.
but I'm not for all white sports.
And if Ryan wins by more than 25 votes, if I win by more than 25 votes, Ryan gets his name and number on an Islander jersey that he's got to wear that night.
Which is terrible.
Wow.
Which is terrible. Not to mention, I have to find a date for this terrible, terrible night as well. So, like, not only do I have to, like, go to a stupid Islanders game, right?
Who are in first place?
I have to drag somebody with
you
me
can
to
believe that.
suffer with me, because that's such a good, sell when trying to get a girl to go on a date with me, right? Let's go watch a bunch of toothless freaks pass around this hard rubber thing for, like, I don't know, 60 minutes.
That could be a fetish porno, I'm just saying.
It could. I would actually rather go to set of a fetish porno than go to an Islanders game.
Well, you, it's a
So-
pretty rough bet.
Well, that's just
Sean, how you feeling? How are you feeling, though?
I'm feeling pretty confident.
Do you think you won?
I think so.
Do you think
wow.
you won by more than 25 votes?
I think I did. I think people want to see you with an Islander game.
I think people want to see you do a show in drag,
I think that would be fantastic.
because that's going to be put on YouTube and everything. Sean dressed. We're going to pick out the dress. When I win, we're going to pick out this nice,
I know you and
lovely dress that matches your complexion.
You and your friend Tara that you're going shopping. I heard all
Oh, yeah.
this
Me and
before.
Tara from Overmorrow, we're definitely going to go, and we're going to pick them out a nice dress, maybe a muumuu.
Oh, God.
Maybe one of those paternity, dresses that, whatever. Sean's a big guy, so we might have to shop in those kind of places. I'm not exactly sure.
So here's the envelope.
Here's the envelope. Pass it to Gallo.
Oh, wow.
But wait,
Yeah.
do we have a drum roll?
We do. Gallo,
do.
you
So
got to
Gallo-
read the nominees up front first.
Okay.
First, name the nominees. Then Sean's going to hit a drum roll this way, and you guys can pay attention as well because you're going to be handing out stuff as well. And then once you hear the drum roll come to its completion, Gallo, you can announce. So who's nominated
Most
for?
important part of my career so far, announcing the host of the year of the Heel in the Face radio show, the Smarkies of 2014. And your nominees are the smooth-voiced Sith, Ryan Perry.
That's this guy right here.
You're going to lose!
Oh,
the
whatever.
heel, Sean Walsh.
I'm going to win!
And then, of course, the face, Tommy C., who is conspicuous by his absence.
Oh, and here's the thing. If Tommy wins, me and Sean both shoot ourselves in the head.
Okay, fair enough. Drum roll, please.
The most generic drum roll in the history of drum rolls.
And your winner, the 2014 Smarky Award for Host of the Year is Ryan Perry.
Sean, my friend.
Oh, man.
Recount.
Sean,
I
my
cannot
friend.
wait for this.
Get ready. Because you're either jumping in snow in nothing but your boxers, which are probably a size 3XL, or you're wearing drag on one of these shows.
That's not right.
Hey, man, I mean, I think it's going to be good TV, man, or at least good YouTube, whatever you want to call it. It's something.
I think it's going to be excellent. You want to know why, Sean?
Why is that?
Because I won by 26 votes.
Wow. A lot of people want to see you in drag, man. You might have a new career after this.
I won by 26 votes. So not only did I just beat you, right? You former host of the year. Not only did the 2014 host of the year, Ryan Perry, beat you, right? Because I'm going to drag that on till next year because I had to listen to it every show, like 5 or 6 times. Sean would mention how he was the host of the year, and it was driving me nuts. I cleared the bet. So wait, Sean, this makes you 0-2 against me in betting. What's the moral of the story, Sean? Don't bet against me.
You pedal the bike up the hill till you win just once.
Listen, sit your fat ass down right here. Sean, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. I want to lecture you a little bit.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay?
Oh, here we go.
Sit down. Now, as host of the year, that's me, just in case anybody forgot,
I
okay?
think I remember. Besides
Okay, as host of the year, we're going to initiate some new rules now, Sean, okay?
Oh, yeah? And what are these rules?
The first rule is I hope you're not too comfortable sitting down. Because I wanted to go back to when you used to stand for entire shows. When that mic had a purpose for being that high. Because you used to stand up. When I first came onto this show, you used to stand up every show. And then you got lazy. You got complacent because you were the former host of the year. Former. Sean.
Oh,
Former.
he's rubbing this in, isn't he?
So from now on, starting in 15 seconds, you have to stand up for the rest of the year when we do the show.
that's why this is up here.
Is that good?
Yeah.
That's solid, right?
I guess.
What color lipstick do you prefer when you do drag? I need to know this. Is it like, are you a shade of purple guy? Are you a
It's got to not snow
bright
first.
red? Are you bright red?
It's got to not snow first.
I'd like
Okay.
to see it like.
Now I think I'm praying for snow.
I don't know, Sean. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Because that's going to go on YouTube as well. And we all know when you got smashed in the face with a pie, you didn't like that being on YouTube.
No, I didn't.
No,
As a
you
matter of
didn't.
fact, I'm still trying to sue you for it.
Yeah, you wish. Anyways, back to my question about the lipstick. Shade of purple, bright red, fire truck red. You look like a fire truck red guy. Do you want like green eyeshadow?
All right, can we move on now?
I'm just asking. Do you want like mascara to make your lashes look thicker or longer? What do you want?
Oh my God, we need to move on.
What are we gonna do with your hair? That's the real question.
I think a perm.
Can we jerry curl your hair?
No, you
For the
cannot
drag?
Jerry curl my
Can we
hair.
at least curl it?
No.
Are you afraid all the rest of it's gonna fall out? No. No. Would you like to move on to the next?
Yes, I'd like to move on.
Tough, because I'm the host of the year, so I make the rules now. We gotta do something. Do you want heels or do you want like flats?
I am not
What are you
wearing
more
heels.
What are you more comfortable in, heels or flats?
I am not wearing heels.
Do they make heels the
Well,
size
hold on. If he is the heel, I think it's only apropos if
that
the
he wears
heel
heels?
wears heels.
I agree. Gallo, as vice president of host of the year,
What?
yeah, I can. Make
I
the
didn't
rules.
have a vice president.
Well, you weren't smart enough to have a vice president. I, on the other hand, will do whatever I want as host of the year.
Just Biden your ass.
I think I'm going to find like the 26 people that voted for you.
No, it was more. No, I won by 26. I won by 26.
I think they're getting shit in a plastic
Sean,
bag.
I won by 26. You know how pathetic that is? Because I only had 38 votes. That means you only got 12 people out there that like you. That's terrible.
I
That's
guess.
terrible. I mean, granted, it's not one of our most popular categories, right?
No.
But that's terrible that only 12 people support you.
All right, I think we need to move on.
Tommy only got 2.
It was me and my wife.
It pretty much was Tommy and his wife that voted for him. Would you like to move on, Sean?
Sure, let's.
Would you?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. What's next on the list, Sean? What's above host? You tell me. I can't read upside down.
Oh, look, it's your
They didn't
award.
teach me that in college. Oh, it's my award.
It's
Oh,
your
awesome.
award.
Ring Rat of the Year. Who's excited for Ring Rat of the Year?
I am. Oh, this one, yeah. Okay, please
Everybody's
explain the
excited.
category.
Okay. Hi, Juba, by the way.
Hey.
And hey, Dougie. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a minute. You're supposed to be one of my closest friends. I haven't talked to you in since November.
It's weird. Telephone works both ways.
Yeah, I know. It does. But I'm the host of the year, so you have to call me from now on. That's how that works.
Then he gets mad.
I'm gonna
I
abuse
don't have
this
time
power,
right now.
Sean.
Go later.
I'm going to abuse this power. Doug, why don't you have a seat? All right? Something Sean won't be doing for the rest of the year. Have a seat. Okay, because I'm going to give you the honors of opening the envelope for my award.
Wow.
For my award. Now, Ring Rat of the Year is a very interesting category, Sean. You want to know why Ring Rat of the Year is an interesting category? Because it's the only category that will change every year. The qualifications will change every year. Last year, I nominated all the people that nominated themselves during the nomination process. I know that was a mouthful, right? I know. Same thing your mother said. Anyways, not yours. I like your mom. Or Gallows. Juba, I don't know your mom yet. So this guy right here, we're going to make sure that it's about his mom.
My mom's very nice.
The mother of the former host of the year?
Yes,
Oh,
the
okay.
former host of the year, Sean Walsh.
Jesus, can we just
Okay.
move on?
No. Okay, so last year it was the finalists were all the people who nominated themselves trying to do Dan Acosta shameless plugs, right, to get themselves over, and I nominated them, and Dan Acosta actually won because he was one of those idiots that voted for himself. This year we changed it. I changed it to the most annoying social media feed. Most annoying
I like
social
this
media.
category.
That was like for Vine or your Instagram or Facebook, which was like the big culprit because some people just need to shut up.
Let me look at these nominees. I won't read them
Yeah,
yet.
in fact, no, you can go ahead and read out the nominees.
All right.
Right now, I picked all the finalists essentially.
I'm just
And
saying only 2 of these are still on my Facebook. And it's pretty much by guilt.
There you have it. That's how annoying they are. That Doug, the most patient man in the world, deletes them off of Facebook. Okay, so who are the nominees?
All right, well, the nominees for Ring Rat of the Year are... I'm going to read this backwards.
That's fine.
It's my favorites first.
That's fine.
Lexa Rose.
Lexa Rose.
Lexa Rose.
Who's
Followed
Gallows
by-
hoping to win.
Followed by MC3. Isn't he in a boy band or something now?
He was, but they disbanded because the pedophile one quit wrestling.
Whoa.
He was a pedophile. He's 22 years old. He's dating a 16-year-old. It's a pedophile.
That's pedophile.
And in New York State it is.
I'm a fan of this guy, too, but he's not on my Facebook. Mr. Hatch Stevens.
Hatch Stevens, who was the first person that got announced. Sean, is that you?
Could be.
Could be.
Followed up by, this one is on my Facebook, longtime associate, Mr. CJ, the Great Bambino, Antonino.
Or as I call him, the Great Fat Bino.
Ooh.
Harsh. And my personal favorite, he calls himself the smooth voice Sith, is it? That's a mouthful there. I call him the most controversial person that's ever grabbed a microphone in small-time independent wrestling.
There you go. That
Mr.
works.
Ashley Trill LaCroix.
That's me.
ATL.
So just so I wasn't playing favorites or anything like that, I actually nominated myself. I put myself in the running for Ring Rat of the Year because some people probably do find my truth to be annoying because they like to live in a bubble. Sean, would you please give us a drum roll, the most generic drum roll in the world? We're going to find out who the 2014 Ring Rat of the Year is.
And the Ring Rat of the Year for 2014 is Lexa Rose.
Lexa Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the quick statistic I have to point out about this one, because Lexa won, right? She won with 74% of the vote.
Oh my God.
Which, according to my statistics, as I'm a man who likes statistics, is the biggest landslide victory this year. She won by 66 points in the landslide. So, congratulations to Lexa Rose for being the Ring Rat of the Year. We all knew you've always been the Ring Rat of every year, but now it's official. You're the Ring Rat of the Year. $20 says I could go on her Facebook right now, and whatever the last thing she wrote is probably annoying. Should I? Should I do it?
She is the one person. Listen.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
She just doesn't
stop. I'm looking forward to this point.
Every post, every day. Like, I think she does it to herself sometimes. Like,
here we go. Ready? She posted the Batman workout.
Oh.
Don't know what that is, but I don't know how good this is or will be, but I'm switching up my workout tonight. Know why I find this annoying? Because we all know this girl doesn't work out. At all.
As a comic book fan, I'm actually offended that...
She clearly doesn't go for her 6-month checkup to the dentist.
Oh. Wow.
I can't say nothing, neither do I.
You're going so
Is that mean?
That was very mean.
And it's an award show.
But it was true.
But it's
Maybe next year's Ring Rat of the Year will be worst teeth in professional wrestling. You guys don't know what's stewing in my mind.
We have to call money.
Money would be great.
We said in professional wrestling.
Yeah, but you have to be in
Bring it
professional
back.
wrestling.
Not a fan.
Yes.
I don't even know why I get to sit at this table. I work
It's
once a
okay.
month.
I worked twice last year.
I worked
I'm
a
still
lot.
at this table. I've reached my qualification to call myself a professional wrestler.
I need
That
my own radio show or podcast. Or something.
Juba has worked more matches this year than I have, and Juba's only worked one match, which was his debut this past Sunday.
Which he did very well.
So, Sean, that
What
is
the hell is
that
that?
your phone?
Sounds like it.
Okay, what is going on with your phone? Is it spasming?
I mean, that sounds
or
like...
are the 12 people that voted for you for host of the year calling you right now and saying, we're so sorry, we're so sorry we
tried
couldn't
voting twice.
multiply?
It sounds like that whistle from the Hunger Game has AIDS or something. That's like the worst thing I've ever heard.
Sean, can you check your phone, please? No, like, actually come around.
See, there's this gimmick on the phone. It's called vibrate. And what happens is it just vibrates, doesn't make some stupid noise.
That's true.
That's why you're not the host of the year anymore, man.
That's true.
Just
That was too easy. Gal set me up for too easy of a joke, so I took the high road. Because that's what the new host of the year will do this year, is take the high road. Sean, why don't we do this? Because I think you're next.
I am.
So why don't you come around here?
I'm moving.
I'm telling you, as host of the year, I demand that you come over here.
You demand, do you?
But you will not sit.
Oh, I can't sit?
No, you're not allowed to sit for the rest of the year. Because it's your turn. And why don't we have Juba?
Juba.
Juba.
I mean, all right, let's have Juba do it.
Let's have Juba open the envelope. But explain to us what the next award's going to be.
The next award is my Heel of the Year award.
Boo. I'm booing because it's heel.
Obviously.
Yes.
Thank you for booing your heels.
You're welcome.
And these candidates were fine heels this year.
Now, why did you pick these people?
Because they're awesome heels.
But why? I'm the host of the year, and I want a play-by-play analysis of why each person was selected.
Well, guess what? I'm the heel, so I don't have to follow that. So
even the camera guy knows that was lame.
The nominees for your heel of the year are Candy Cartwright.
Ooh, I like Candy though.
The Iraqi Butchers.
I like the Iraqi Butchers though.
Danny Demento.
I like Danny Demento though.
Team Torment.
I like Team Torment.
And Johnny Malloy.
I like Johnny Malloy. Did I just ruin your entire award?
No, you didn't, because they're still heels.
Whatever.
Juba's going to take the envelope. I'm going to go hit the drum roll.
You do that.
And Juba's going to tell us who won.
And then you do that.
Sure.
You do that. So, Juba, before you open the envelope, you started ripping it already. Okay. You're a big guy. You can do whatever you want. Your hand's the size of my head. Do you have a front runner for who you think is going to win, or who you want to win, based off that list? Think quick. This is a live radio, so come on, use that brain.
I'm a face. I don't really like heels.
Okay, Doug, do you have a favorite? Because we all know Gallo wants to win.
Always be nice. I'm gonna drop this mic for you. Let's see.
And we all know Slayer wants Candy Cartwright to win.
Iraqi Butchers. Who are they?
Those the Iraqi guys from ECPW. I don't know.
Butchers.
They butcher and they're Iraqi. And they wrestle out. They wrestle out east.
Candy Cartwright's on there, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's Steve's favorite. Slayer's favorite.
Okay. I would have to say Team
Heels for
Torment.
days.
Wow. I like their work, but right underneath them is my probably my biggest choice, because I think he is just the heel of heels. It has to be Johnny Malloy.
So Doug is still very SWA in him. We got
Here comes the drum roll.
I'm open. I'll defend myself.
Oh my God! He just tore into his business. I'm surprised he didn't rip up the envelope.
And the winner for heel of the year is Johnny Malloy.
Johnny Malloy. Now,
Like
Sean,
I can see through the envelope.
Sean, I need you to explain something for me.
What?
Because I was privy to who won this before the envelopes
Well, you did the
were
stats.
opened. Yes. So, explain something to me.
Right.
Danny Demonto, he got the polling. He got the voting in his favor. He won the voting.
Yeah.
So explain to me why Johnny Malloy wins.
Because I don't need these humanoids to help me decide who wins my award.
So you're saying you don't care what the popular vote is?
Right, and I said that from the beginning, that I'm not gonna waste time letting the popular vote decide who wins my award, who wins the heel of the year award.
So basically, you now know why you're no longer the host of the year. Because you're not for the people, Sean. You got to be for the people, Sean.
I am for the people most
You
of the
got to
time.
be a
This
people's
is my
champion.
award. I get to give this award out.
So you healed it up.
I did.
You healed it up.
I did.
Why? Why, Sean?
That's what.
Why
heels
would
do.
you do it? I'm just going to keep asking why. Why?
That's what heels do.
Why?
Because I don't need the people to decide who the heel of the year should be.
Why?
Because I can.
Why?
Because I wanted to.
Why?
Because I could.
Sean, do you also know that you're the only award, your award for heel of the year is the only one that went against the popular vote?
That's damn straight.
You're such a heel.
Damn Skippy.
And you're such a former host of the year.
Oh.
So we got one more. Dan Acosta just walked in, ladies and gentlemen.
Why don't we take a break?
No. I want Dan to do this next one, okay? And then we can take a break. I'm the host of the year. I make the rules on when we take breaks.
What kind of shit show did I just walk in?
And because I haven't seen Dan since probably 2011, right? It's been that long that I've seen Dan.
Been hiding.
Because he's been too popular starring on Orange is the New Black.
I just want to point out that last time I saw you couldn't grow facial hair. So.
And I have it all of a sudden.
Wow, he's grown up since
And
a little bit.
He's grown facial hair, but he still has yet to fill out a
His
T-shirt.
balls dropped to his voice sounded a little deeper.
Hey, listen, that's no way to talk to your host of the year, guys. That's just mean.
Congratulations, it's about time. How long you been here?
This is the first year I was eligible. I'm 1 for 1.
He's only been here a year.
He's only been here a year.
I've only been here for a year.
So much longer.
I know. I can do that to people.
I wanted to put my eardrums out a long time
So,
ago.
yeah. So how was the Orange Is the New Black?
It was
casting?
fun. Filmed for 2 days for 30 seconds of fame. If you blink, you miss me.
I saw you.
No, you must not blink then.
I don't. I'm not human.
That wasn't bad. It was a lot of fun. Froze my balls off in Riverhead Jail. Thank God, it's the only time I've ever been there.
Now I know you're
keep it that way.
Now I know you're lying. to me.
Negative.
Now I know you're lying.
Black Sheep does not have a criminal record. Everything was expunged when I turned 15.
Just your fashion is against the law. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
You're not digging my sweater with the sweatshirt?
I'm
over
not,
top of
but
it?
I'm just saying, silver chains, man. That's so 2000.
That is not silver. That is white gold.
Okay, well that's even worse.
And that's my high school
That's so
ring.
2009 of you.
It's my high school ring. I'm sorry. I don't think enough.
It's your high school ring.
Dude, I'm an old man. What do you expect? At
I'm
least
just
it's not
saying.
brass.
I like how he walks around with his high school ring because it was such a
Dude,
accomplishment
listen,
for him.
It really was. I spent
Okay.
3 years in reform school.
So
That's
here,
a huge accomplishment.
here we go. Now that explains a lot. Obviously, we're missing somebody.
Yes.
Have you been
I
up to date with what happened?
Heard bits and pieces, but don't know the whole story. So
Well, we're minus a
one of the
host.
reasons why I'm here.
Indefinitely.
'Cause I wanted to know because I'm a nosy bastard.
Okay, well, we'll minus a host indefinitely. So no Tommy C. And this next award is Tommy C's award for Face of the Year. So
you want me to
I want you, because let's consider it a tryout.
Interesting.
Because maybe we're going to have a new third host. Who knows? So consider it a tryout, Mr. Acosta. I mean, you have your own award already, so why not?
I think you're taking this whole host of the year.
I went my way from an intern to host of the year. Let's just set the record straight on this one, okay? I was doing voice, impersonations and everything when Papa Gadoosh would call in.
Yes.
And I would mess with him in my Italian.
I got a couple text messages from him. Oh, you got to come down to the show, man.
When he was saying that he was comparing people to pie charts, pizza pie charts. That's
right.
What
he was finding his way to Italy through Sheepshead Bay.
Papa Knish.
So, hey, you're sitting down.
I am.
Stand up.
Why?
Because the host of the year demands it.
Oh.
Stand up.
No.
Stand up.
No.
Okay. You're going to suffer the consequences then.
Oh, there are consequences?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That ought to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see what that is.
I can't wait. Because
me
now
while
I'm
I
hoping.
sip my white girl coffee.
Now I'm hoping it doesn't snow. Because I pick out the dress. Nobody said it wouldn't be like leather or strapless.
You go ahead and do that, because you got to sit here and look at that for 3 hours.
I'll just.
You're going to put that in a dress?
Yes, he has to go in a dress because I'm the host of the year. We had a bet.
Where the hell are you going to find a dress that big? You going with a tent maker?
Well, I might have to just start cutting.
The whole cotton
things
field
and-
has to die?
It's a good thing that I can sew.
Friggin'
All right, so
Luma
pass
one,
him.
It'd be like 2 pounds of bologna in a 1 pound package.
So pass him the envelope. Go set up your stupid generic drum roll. Dan, if you'd be so kind to first read off the nominees.
First off, who's that? I don't even know that dude.
Armis Lopez?
Yeah, never met him. Who is
He
that?
he works for SFW, right? FSW and that Bronx one.
Oh, so I probably do know him. I
Yeah,
just
the
don't know
Bronx
his name.
Wrestling Federation
Yeah,
and
I'm
whatnot. I
horrible
think
with that
yeah.
shit. All right, so do I get a drum roll here, or do I just rattle?
Well,
these
read
off?
off the nominees first.
Don't you know how this works?
Excuse me. I'm out of practice here. I've been actually like doing real things with myself. Like band CDs, stuff like that. Shameless plugs. Face of the year.
Never ends.
The first nominee is Chris Caden. Next, Jimmy Jacobs. Then Armis Lapaz. Chris Envy.
The Chris Envy.
No, Chris Envy.
From now on, host of the year says
Chris
you have to
Envy.
call him the Chris Envy because that's his
That'll
name.
be another one of your rules I'm breaking.
And
Every punishment, Sean.
Robbie Rebel. Look at that.
Now, as a face, because Tommy picked these. Everything else was a nomination process.
Well, technically.
I'm not trying to be mean, but when's the last time he wrestled?
Who? Robbie? He was wrestling in the
He
Carolinas.
wrestles, he wrestles for ECPW on all their shows too. Stuff. Yeah.
We don't consider ECPW wrestling. That's
I
terrible.
won't go with it too. Fuck you.
All right, Sean, give us the drum roll.
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Understand that out of my friggin' song?
No.
I think
I'm suing.
I think Sean's just farting into the mic. To be
I think
honest
he
with
is. Look at this. I can't even open an envelope. I'm friggin' retarded. Don't ever let a musician do something that involves thinking.
you. Okay.
So, the winner of Face of the Year is
It's blank.
The Chris Envy.
The Chris Envy, Sean. Can you say that loud and proud? The Chris Envy. His first name is The.
Says who?
That's my,
it's short for Theodore.
The Chris Envy is my fellow shameless self-promoting media whore. That's my boy right there.
It's the Chris Envy. The is short for Theodore Christopher Envy.
No.
That's his full name.
No, it's not.
I did my research.
Show me his birth certificate. Find it with Obama's.
That's terrible.
That's where it's filed.
That's terrible. Are you a Republican, Sean?
What?
Are you a Republican?
I'm not a Republican.
Are you a Democrat?
I'm not a Democrat.
What are you?
Somewhere in the middle.
You don't even know what you are. You're just a general moderate.
Whoever's got the biggest discount on donuts.
Probably the Democrats, to be honest.
No, I don't think Democrats have donuts.
Why, well, you'd get them for free if you were a Democrat. No. They love handing shit out for free.
Does he look like an elephant or an ass?
A little bit of both.
Well, there you go. He just said he's in the middle.
Okay. That makes sense. All right, so, Sean, come over here.
That would make you...
Sean, come over here.
What?
I want... Yes. It's good for you.
Says who?
It's the biggest workout you're getting all year.
Eating Twinkies is good for me. Shut up.
You know, contrary to popular belief, they do expire, right?
Yeah, well.
Twinkies. Okay.
Do you think they make it to that date?
I'm just... Oh, touche.
Do you think they make it out of the store?
Touche. Who won Face of the Year?
Face of the Year.
Chris Envy.
Say it.
The
Chris
Sean, you
Envy.
need to say it.
No, I don't.
You're...
No, I don't. Show me his certificate.
You're
that he...
ruining
No,
this
I'm not.
man's prize, this man's accomplishment, this man's victory by not pronouncing his name correct. What are you, John Travolta?
No.
Just
Chris
butchering
Envy.
names?
It's Chris Envy.
It's the Chris Envy.
No, it's not.
What's
Chris
it say
Envy.
on the graphic for the winner?
I don't.
Is it going to say Chris Envy or is it going to
What
say
does it say on the graphic for the winner? Chris Envy.
That's not... This is the one that you made up. This doesn't count.
Says
The
who?
official graphic.
Oh, the graphic, not the
graphic.
award. Well, the award says Chris Envy.
Well, it shouldn't.
Well, it does.
Oh, you're such a jerk. Right? I'm not the only...
Such
Juba, what do you think of this? If somebody kept calling you Juba, or Chupa, right? Somebody was calling you Chupa, and your name is Juba. Wouldn't you be, like,
I'm not
slighted?
mispronouncing his name.
If
It's Chris
somebody
Envy.
spelled your name, Juba, Jewba, would you would hate it, right? See? You're butchering this. I hope Chris Envy comes to the show this year and kicks you right in the face.
That's not
Matter of fact, I might make that happen as your 2014 host of the year.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see that.
Now get back up. Stand up. Come on. You can do it.
Your privileges have been revoked.
Stand
I
up,
guess so.
Sean.
Wait till next Smarkies.
How did the intern take over? I haven't been gone that long.
I don't know.
What happened?
He was host of the year, apparently.
I am host of the year. Not apparently. I am.
See?
Stand up, Sean.
Why?
Stand up.
Why?
Because we got to take a break.
Oh, we're taking a break?
Yes.
Why don't you just say we're going out to break then?
No.
So you're the
'Cause
host
I
of the
want
year.
you-
You're
I
supposed
wa-
to inform people that we're going to break now.
I think I pretty much did.
Well,
But I need you to stand up.
you need me to go over and
Yes.
click the little buttons.
Yes.
Yeah.
So stand up. Do you know what song you're playing? Let's do a 2-song break, Sean.
Better be an Access
So I
Unknown
can-
song in there.
So I can,
Another shameless plug. Better be an Access Unknown song in there.
it keeps going. Get
Are you
ready.
taking us out or what?
Well, he kept talking. Do a 2-song break so I can load up some more graphics and keep us up to date on our Facebook page.
And an Access Unknown song.
And one of them better be an Access Unknown song. I'm just saying. So, Sean, the 2014 host of the year, the smooth voice Sith, Ryan Perry, would like for you to take us out.
You know, there's no time for crying, and you know that I'm with you tonight. Right now, I'm walking with you. I walk right behind you, and I'm here. I'm always there. And I'm always with you. I'm here. I'm always there. I'm here right by your side. And I'm here. And I'm here along for the ride. I see your eyes filled with tears, and I'm here to comfort you, my dear. And just know I will never be home, and I know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough, and you walk forever. May I roam, when I know you'll never find your home, never find your home. You'll never find your home. You'll never find your home. You see my soul right by your side, and I'm still here. I'm here alone for the ride, and just know that I had no choice. And I know it was my time to go, and I see angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam, and know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, and I'm singing that you have had enough, that you have had enough, and you walk forever. May I roam, and know you'll never be alone, never be alone.
Broken. All those bondages, all those spiritual holds. Go! Hallelujah! Oh, she doesn't even want to have it.
We're back. Welcome to the Hill.
Why do we have so much feedback there, Sean? I see. I see, Sean.
See that?
Well,
yeah, get with the program
asked
host of the year.
I didn't say I was like the technical advisor or anything like that. Before we get to the other awards, I would like to just rattle off the list of nominees, the full list. This way, for those of you who are listening...
Oh, you're going to provide us with some statistics?
I'm going to rattle off the entire list. This way, anybody who doesn't win doesn't feel slighted. They still get acknowledged.
People will still be butthurt.
Yeah, of course they would. But this year, we had a total of 80 promotions, managers, valets, referees, ring announcers, radio personalities, photographers, and their artwork, tag teams, and, of course, wrestlers nominated. And 21 out of the 80 were nominated more than once.
I'm feeling a little butthurt.
Whatever.
I wasn't nominated for photography. I wasn't nominated for music. I wasn't nominated for video.
You know, you've got your own award.
You have your own award.
You've got an award named after you.
Jesus.
Doesn't matter. I never win it.
Whatever. Make better music. I don't know what to tell you. So the list goes as follows: ECPW, FTW, NYWC, Warriors of Wrestling, Rex Lawless, Brian Wright, Evan Arno, Stockade, The Revolution, Mike Verna, Sean Walsh, this douchebag that used to be host of the year, Tommy C, CJ Antonino, Abdul Nasir, Dickie Rods, The Juicy Product, EYFBO, Chrissy Rivera, Rick Cataldo, Ragdoll, Andrew Anderson, Gary Reno, Talon, Trent Beretta, Heavenly Hatch Stevens, Riley Daniels, Drew Gulak, Johnny Silver, Alex Reynolds, the Punkabillies, the Iraqi Butchers, those are the guys that butcher things from Iraq, Danny DeMonto, Chris Caden, Len Oddity, Jimmy Jacobs, the Chris Envy, Aramis La Paz,
Chris Envy,
Robbie Revel, Ricky Richards, Stephen Person, Mikey Whipwreck, Mike Mondo, A.R. Fox, Earl Cooter, Joey B., Alvin Alvarez, Crusher Dugan, Nicoletta, Bonnie Oddity, Vinny the Guido, David Adams, Jason Linick, Larry Legend, Harold of Hearts, Corey Price, Shady Torres, John Q, Tough Jim Steele, and Dennis John. And those are the people who were only nominated once. We had, like I said, 21 people who were nominated. I just written off the whole list. This way everybody gets acknowledged. We had several people who were nominated twice, which includes Lexa Rose. Hey, you turn that music off back there, whatever that is. Lexa Rose, Blake Morris, Chris Steeler, Suffolk Wrestling Alliance, MC3, Nikki Adams, Papa Don, Stan the Man Styles, Sean's personal fanboy, Rude Boy Riley, Taylor Siegel, Eris Rain, Candy Cartwright, Eric L. Cooper, Brooke Danielle, and then we had several people who were nominated 3 times, which was Smiley, Anthony Gangone, Milk Chocolate, your current and reigning defending host of the year. That's me. And Johnny Malloy was nominated 4 times. Chris Grasso as well. Jason Cross was nominated 6 times, and for the second year in a row, Jack Gallo leads the pack with 8 nominations. So congratulations, Jack Gallo.
Thanks, guys.
Nobody seems to care because Gallo's going to walk.
How's your music going?
So Gallo is nominated 8 times. He's going to. So far, he is.
Way to turn that around.
How many awards, Sean?
None.
He's got none.
None.
He's got none, and we only have 15 awards left. So much for your 8 nominations, Gallo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and before we move any further, I would also like to point out that poor Jimmy Jacobs, he joins the very, very small list of people who never got a single vote for their respective category.
But at least he's noticed for it.
But he's noticed for it. So Jimmy Jacobs, this year's Face of the Year, didn't get a single vote. He joined C.J. Antonino and Chris Caden from last year for Feud of the Year, who didn't get a single vote as well. So I guess congrats on that dubious distinction, Jimmy Jacobs. There you go. Hey, he's in half of good company. I like Chris Caden. Maybe he'll call in tonight.
Maybe he will.
Maybe C.J. Fatanino will call in as well.
I doubt that.
I doubt it, because he doesn't know what would be in store for him if he did decide to call in one of these days. Sean, would you like to move on to the next one?
It's about time.
Okay, listen, we have to do these
for
things.
For being the new host of the year, you got a lot to learn.
You wouldn't even have compiled that list to begin with.
That's right,
Because
you
if
see,
it's
the
more than
nominees,
5
buddy, are
words-
written on the envelopes. So they would have already been acknowledged.
Juba, you want to know what your punishment's going to be? Juba. What he's going to do to you, I'll leave for him to decide.
Oh my God.
His hand is almost as big as your stomach, but nothing is as big as your stomach, Sean.
Aw, you love me.
But I'm done. Anyways, Sean, let's move on. Who would like to nominate? Or
Who
not
would like to nominate?
Who would actually like to nominate?
You're really...
I feel pressured, okay?
You got a lot to learn.
I feel pressure. I'm under pressure, okay?
It's all right. It's all right. Just trust and believe, Ryan Perry, that when it comes to being host of the year, I will teach you squat.
Yeah, because you pretty much... Exactly.
And who asked you?
Sean, I will pass this on to you. What would you like to do next?
Why don't we bring on Orlando and let him talk about Tag Team
Why
of
don't
the
we
Year?
do that? Why don't we do that?
Since he's sitting there.
Why don't you do the proper introduction for this man?
I don't know, you guys were talking about my boy Alex Reynolds, the Bethpage boy. Now, he's a good kid. He was on my show a couple of times. Alex is a Bethpage grad. We did a show for the firemen at Bethpage High School. Tommy Dreamer and Booker T were there. It was hilarious. That was his debut match at his old high school. So, Alex, if you're listening, brother, get you back on. We miss you, bro.
That man doesn't even need an introduction.
He doesn't need an introduction. He's Orlando.
Wow. That's just harsh.
Yeah, and
I've been doing this a couple of months.
And we named an award after you.
Should have known better.
What a jerk off you are, Dan
I'm an
Acosta.
asshole, and I admit it.
We named an award after him.
You guys gave me an envelope for Tag Team of the Year. I didn't even know there were still tag teams in wrestling. I'm sort of out of the loop.
They exist still.
The British Bulldogs aren't around anymore, huh?
No, they're not.
Damn it!
They're both dead.
No, Dynamite's alive.
Oh,
You
is
know
he
what,
still?
yeah.
Is he still?
He's dead.
No, he might as well be dead.
Bulldogs, the Road Warriors. Oh man, probably the top two tag teams.
You
of
need
all
to
time.
get up on wrestling more. There's a tag team right
No,
now
I
on Raw.
tried watching it last week. They were horrendous.
Oh, you don't like the Ascension, the tag team?
God.
You like the Ascension?
I like the Ascension.
They're horrible.
I like them.
Mid-Stow's hysterical, but that's a gimmick.
Yeah.
That's going to last 20 minutes, and that's going to get old.
Why didn't we give this man gimmick of the year?
Orlando's an avid wrestling fan. He
Okay.
also hosts the Shark Morning Show on 94.3
Who
FM.
is your favorite wrestler of all time?
The Warrior, bro. The Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate
Hands
Warrior.
down.
So you must have been pretty upset last year, huh?
I don't know, somebody died. Yeah, I was upset.
Not for everybody.
I was actually in New Orleans to watch him get inducted into the Hall of Fame. That was one of the coolest things. New Orleans turned into some giant freak show. If you walk down Bourbon Street, everybody was dressed like either the Warrior or Macho Man, throwing up on the side of the road. Because these weren't wrestling fans that got that much. It was hilarious. Bro. On every corner, getting their hair pulled back. You walk into the bar, bartender's like, "You want a drink?" Everyone's like, "Ooh, yeah!"
It was good times, is
ridiculous.
basically what you're saying.
That's a brilliant segue to a hot tag, isn't it?
That is a... Oh.
Oh,
okay. Okay, I see what you're doing here, Sean.
Macho Man was in a tag team.
He was.
With his brother.
He was in a couple of them.
Also, there was a mega team he was in.
Right.
How do you feel about Macho going to the Hall of Fame?
It's 15 years too late, but yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I agree.
Interesting.
Way too late.
Interesting. How do you feel more so about Hogan being the one that's inducting him?
It's a slap in Macho Man's face.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's typical Vince McMahon BS. But speaking of tag team of the year,
There we go.
Here we go.
all right, so we got 5 nominations. It's Milk Chocolate, Team Torment, The Rack and Sack Connection, EYFBO, and Juicy Products.
Now, are you familiar with any of these tag
Not a
teams?
clue.
Not a clue.
But we're going to pass it off like I am.
Okay. He's got
got
the
the
drum
drum
roll
roll?
going. He's got it going. Who do we have for tag team of the year?
So the 2014 Tag Team of the Year on the Heel and Face Internet Radio Show is going to be Team Torment.
Team Torment, and we have one of them in the house. So Jack Gallo, why don't you slide over here or something?
Wait, who's this?
His phone is blowing up already.
Hey, Mike, sorry, I'm accepting an award right now.
Oh,
I'll call you in a little bit.
look at look at
Number 4 on your program.
Tell me a little bit about the tag team, because we could talk about this on the Shark as well.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, Team Torment, myself and Jason Cross. He's on the TV show Married at First Sight, if you're familiar with it.
Okay.
Jason. We started teaming, I want to say 5 years ago in Warriors of Wrestling. We're both shoot-style guys. Everyone likes seeing us face each other and like, hell, why don't you put you guys together? And from there, this year, last year, sorry, it's 2015 now, really started taking off. Had a really huge angle in Warriors of Wrestling when we both won the heavyweight title at the same time and refused to defend it unless it's handicap matches.
Now, with the whole tag team situation, if you watch the big shows, the WWE, TNA, there's not as many tag teams as there used to be years ago. What made you want to do a tag team?
Well, honestly, the art of tag wrestling has been gone. A lot of the focus in the major companies have been lost. For God's sake, how many times have you seen the ring cut in half and somebody actually reach for a tag these days? All you see is guys tagging in, doing a bunch of crazy stuff. I always felt that the art of tag wrestling was great. Very easy story to tell. You know, partner gets beat up. You want that guy to get in the ring, finally get that tag. Really easy for a heel.
That hot tag.
Really easy for a heel. I mean, there's so many things you can do. But I just thought it was cool. I thought it was different. As something I'd never done before. I've done a lot of singles in my career. And I was like, let's really take off with this. And damn, it went really well this year, man.
Now, does Team Torment have their own identity? I mean, you remember the Road Warriors, they looked like a team.
Oh, yeah.
They looked like a team. Do you guys look like a team?
Oh, hell yeah. Black and red, both of us are both in good shape, I'd say. I think I'm in pretty good shape.
that's debatable.
Yeah, you go fuck yourself. Both about the same
There's some guy
size.
who can't fill out a
Same
shirt.
size, same style. We both come out very same intensity. I'll show you. I'll send you some links if you want to check it out. I think we're a really formidable team. Now we're kind of getting more cocky and egotistical with it, which is something that's outside of my normal realm. I'm usually straight shooter. I hate entertainment. I like pro wrestling. Now that we have the TV show, we've really expanded our horizons and done some really fun, cool, interesting stuff.
Well, congratulations on Tag Team of the Year.
Thank you, Orlando. I appreciate it, man.
So here's my question for you, Gal.
Yes, sir.
This is your first tag team of the year.
Yes,
award,
it is.
right?
Yeah.
Last year's winner, the Middle East Connection.
Mhm.
Do you feel that Team Torment would easily defeat the Middle East Connection?
I'll go as far to say that Team Torment right now are in our prime. We could easily defeat the Middle East Connection. We can defeat anybody on that list. Hell, I think we can defeat the Young Bucks. I'm calling them out. They've called out Jason Cross before. I say let's do it. Let's see what you're really made of, Bucks.
Speaking of Jason Cross, and you mentioned the TV show, what exactly is Married at First Sight? Explain the TV show.
This is a complete shoot, okay? Literally, this is a shoot. This is how this worked, and this is legitimate.
Welcome to the shooting gallery.
Basically, what happens is they took two profiles of there's a bunch of profiles, and they matched them up. A few people got selected. So they try to literally pick your perfect match via scientific data to marry each other. The key to the show is they didn't meet each other until they met at the altar. So literally, their first time meeting each other was at the altar. I was at the wedding, and they got married.
So Jason Cross just married a complete stranger.
Jason Cross married a complete stranger. I remember the sigh of relief. Yeah. Oh, it's completely legitimate.
Do it?
No, I got married once. I learned my lesson.
Well,
16 months, bro. I do it for 10 years.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing
Well,
And you wouldn't do that?
Even if they told you it's going to be your perfect match.
Yeah.
There's no such
You're
thing.
a-
I'm an asshole.
You're a
It's like this. It's not a person.
What if she does look like that? Beard included. What if
Well-
she was a hot version of you?
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
What if they found it?
It's impossible.
Beard not included.
Never in a
What
million
if somewhere in like southern Illinois in a small town, there was?
You're weak and it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Dan Acosta, crusher of true love.
Well, I mean, here's the
I think
thing.
we got a call, Sean.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
that. We got somebody calling in.
Yeah, dude, I can promise you. I can
Somebody
promise
is
what's going on
very,
there. That's
very
crazy.
happy to call in.
That's insane.
So hold on. If you're calling in, give us a second.
Mike.
It's on.
Okay. Go ahead.
Our caller, can you hear us? Caller. I don't know if they can hear us.
Hello.
Hello? Hello? I can't hear anything, Sean. Are you sure it's working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ryan! Hey, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear us?
Ryan?
Yo, I hear you. Sean, what's going on over there? Hey, can you hear us?
Hey, I can hear you guys.
Okay, who is this? Who we got?
It's Gio.
Oh, it's Stu the Midget. Stu the Midget, what's going on?
What's up, Ryan?
What's going on? What are you doing? You listening to the show, obviously, right? Have you been listening the entire time?
Yes, I've been listening the entire time.
Any shockers as to who's already won for some of the awards? Anything that stands out to you?
Honestly, I'm more shocked that fucking Bobby Dream was not put into the ring rat.
Whoa! Damn! Why didn't you speak up sooner, man? I might have gave a specialty sixth nominee for that.
Captain All Caps.
Captain All Caps, whose finisher is the deadly caps lock. Deadly caps lock. This guy talks in all caps. It's crazy. I can't believe Stu the Midget points something out. I overlooked that. Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Why did you not nominate it?
I wasn't host of the year yet when I made that list, okay? In my defense. Gio, let me ask you something, Stu the Midget. What do you think of Jack Gallo winning Tag Team of the Year, him and Jason Cross?
Jack Gallo is a beast. I was blind at that FTW show sitting right next to you. That man is a monster.
He was right, that's right. What did you think of the FTW show this past Sunday, Gio?
That FTW show was amazing. I've never seen a bigger pop of somebody debuting than...
He's talking about Juba. You want to sit down?
That pop was amazing.
Hey, Gio, Juba's here, so if you want, you can ask him a question about his first match.
Honestly, I don't have any questions for this first match. I just want to call in and talk to you guys.
Just tell me I did a good job.
Tell him, otherwise he's fine.
I figured you guys got rid of one, small, fat, bald guy. You didn't let me call in and talk.
Yeah, okay. He's basically, but you're a midget version of Tommy, which is hard to believe to begin with. It's like you're like a quarter of a person, bro.
Come on.
He just put me over. You leave him alone.
I told Gio, I said, because Gio used to be involved in wrestling a little bit.
Yeah.
I told him his gimmick should be that he always wrestles with somebody against one person, so he specializes in one.
Match.
I think it could get over. My mind works in different ways. You know? But Gio...
I would also like to point out that host of the year, Ryan Perry's the one that invited me to call in, not Sean.
Say?
Hey, what is that nonsense?
Because I'm a people's champion.
You know, go play with your goddamn Hulk hands.
I'm a people's champion, and when I ask somebody to please call in...
That's exactly why Ryan Perry got my vote.
Because that's respect. And he did tell me he voted for me.
Doesn't he have, like, Hulk hands somewhere he could be playing with?
No, that's mean. That's just mean. Gio, I do appreciate you calling in. We're going to get back to naming out some more awards and the winners. And keep listening, buddy. Keep listening. Thank you for support CBU. We respect the people that listen to the show.
Holy cow. Your middle name should be Hoover.
Why?
At least you got one. Exactly. Spot in the morning, you spit something out, and you see one point.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Sean, you.
You hosted the year, need to turn down the
I did. That's down. All right.
Yeah, just in closing, just very happy. Thank you guys. Very happy our work is being
appreciated.
Being appreciated. 2015 is gonna be a big year for us, and look out for Juba too. Let's get to the next one. I don't like to put myself.
I'm guessing Juba's got an envelope here.
I got an envelope, all right. What we got?
Would you open it already?
No.
Why is it ripped? Juba.
I got handed a ripped envelope.
Sean, are you rigging awards now? Which award do you have?
Oh, I have Ring Gear of the Year.
You motherfucker, Sean. I hate Sean. You want to know why I hate Sean?
Yeah, please.
Because Sean put me in the running for this.
Yes. I do see. I do see ATL on the list of nominees.
Yes, and I hate Sean for that because I don't want to hand out more awards, potentially, you know, to people who are involved with the show because I think it's unfair and it's biased. And he puts me on this list, and now I have a 20% chance of winning another award, which would be more than Sean's ever done. But still, you know.
So, Cuba, why don't you read the nominees?
The nominees are Ricky Richards.
Okay, I like Ricky.
Ricky Richards doing a picture with nothing on.
Smiley.
Smiley, I like Smiley's gear too.
Love Smiley.
Alvin Alvarez.
That's my pick. That was my pick from day one.
Steve Person.
There you go, Steve Person.
And ATL.
ATL.
The guy who should not be winning ATL. If it was left up to me, and I got all the votes, I don't know how this went, but if I got all the votes, I'd be voting for Alvin Alvarez.
I'm gonna do a jump.
I know what he's because
He's getting so excited.
Sean
Sean
was,
is
since
getting-
I was in this award, I
Yes.
don't know who's winning.
Okay.
Sean, definitely.
There's the drum.
If I win, Sean, I hate you.
Cuba, who wins Ring Gear of the Year?
Please say it's not me. Please say it's not me.
The winner of Ring
Alvin
Gear
Alvarez. Come
of
on,
the
Alvin
Year
Alvarez.
is ATL.
You son of a bitch.
Yes! Eat it!
I hate you.
Congrats, buddy.
I hate you, Sean. I hate you. Do we know what the statistics were on that? Do we know how much I won by? What was the count? Anything? Anything.
You won, and that's all that matters. You giant silver Power Ranger.
Oh, wow.
I hate you, Sean. I hate you. Okay, so this is the part where I have to accept, right?
Yeah, well.
What happens if I decline? What happens if I decline
It
the
doesn't
award?
matter.
Can I pass it off?
As host of the year, I'm pretty sure you could give this award.
I could give this.
somebody.
I could give this award to somebody. As host of the year, I can give a new
No,
award.
you couldn't.
I would like to pass off my award. Is
You
that
won the
possible?
voting.
Is that
You won the
possible?
voting.
Is that possible?
Not possible.
I won the vote in what?
The fans
31,
decided the awards.
31 to 28. I won by 3 votes. Are you kidding me?
Yup. 3 votes.
Juba, did you vote for me?
I voted
Oh.
with my computer.
Did you vote for
I
Alvin
voted his
Alvarez?
iPad
Yeah.
and my phone.
Can I pass it off to Smiley? He was
Nope.
in second place.
Nope.
Please.
No, it was fan voted. You gotta take it.
No, I voted for Smiley. Sorry, Alvin.
God, I hate you. Okay, so for ring gear. Okay, so I would love to, on behalf of the Academy, first I'd like to say thank you for all those who voted for me. Not really, but thanks, I guess. All 31 of you. I would also like to thank and big up the makers of my gear from China. Thank you for making my gear for an incredible low price of $20 plus $15 shipping and handling, and making it fit to a T, even though it's very difficult to describe to you what I'm looking for because you really don't speak English, and everything I get back is all broken English, but we somehow find a way to make it happen. So big ups to you guys over in China. Thank you.
I'm sure when you said Power Ranger, they understood.
Thank you for your shop slaves. Sweatshop slaves, thank you. Thank you for your delicious food, by the way, because who doesn't love Chinese food? Thank you for your delicious women as well.
Wow.
I'm thanking my maker of my gear. Okay. Thank you to Angel Grove, which was the inspiration, the Power Rangers inspiration for this. Thank you to Lord Zed, to Rita, to Goldar. Thank you to Skull and Bones. Thank you to the Green Ranger, of course, because I jacked his shield. Thank you to Odio Del Dios, who actually I did jack the shield from, the former wrestler, and he was retiring, and I saw the shield he had, and I was like, that's awesome, can I have that? Thank you to everybody but Sean. In fact, Sean, I hope you stub your toe tonight, and the pain doesn't cease until tomorrow morning. That's probably the harshest punishment I can have for somebody. So yeah, fuck you, Sean. And shout out to Justin Toxic, aka Kono. He was our last year's winner for Ring Gear of the Year. Shout out to him, who wasn't nominated this year, which is shocking. I guess he didn't really change anything up too much this year. But and shout out to, of course, all the guys that were nominated as well. So big shout out to Smiley.
Yes.
Big shout out to him. And let's move on because I'm done accepting this bullshit. I hate that. I won.
He
Ring
was
Gear.
nominated for Ring Gear of the
I
Year.
didn't.
He won.
Wasn't just nominated. I won the fucking thing. I hate you. What's next, Sean?
I'll do one.
Okay, Sean's finally gonna do one.
I'm gonna finally do one.
I don't think I've done one either.
I don't think you've done one either.
I'm just talking a lot.
Let's go right down the list.
About,
Not many.
about 10 maybe.
We'll be in touch.
No, I'll talk to you soon.
Sean, what are we doing?
So, let's
Good night, fellas. Take care.
Yeah, absolutely.
let's talk about the people. You're leaving too?
I gotta go work out so somebody will book me.
Oh.
He's got to do the Batman workout.
Batman workout.
Workout.
I do the Robin workout. It's half the
At least
work.
it'll get quieter now. Sean, what are we doing?
Let's talk about those fine people who sit in harm's way
Oh, I see what we're doing.
with a very expensive camera.
Yes, like this man back here.
Yeah, but he's out of harm's way.
I don't know. We had that Ricky Richards Jack Gallo competition.
Is this that one that I wasn't nominated?
And this is a brand new award
This is a brand
that
new
Dan Acosta
award.
was not nominated
Not
for.
nominated for.
Nobody's shameless plug, the shameless self-promoting media award.
Well, tough shit.
Shameless self-promoting media
The
award.
same difference.
Hashtag.
That's
Get
why
it
he's
right.
former host of the year.
Yes, I know.
And you're so far behind me.
Well, I had it for less than an hour.
So, photographer of the year, these brave men and women, they don't know what's coming at them or when, but they sit at ringside and they take it all.
That sounds so dirty.
This is photographer, not Reddit.
No, that's in the locker room. I thought you knew this stuff. No?
No.
No?
I think next year's Ring Rat of the Year award is just going to be for absolutely nothing. Just nominate anybody for any reason. Nobody cares. And that's the award.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So,
Photographer of the Year,
our
Sean. Who are the nominees?
nominations are Taylor Siegel,
Okay.
Chris Grasso,
Mm-hmm.
Evan Arnault,
Okay.
Eric L. Cooper,
Okay.
and Brooke Danielle.
All
Wait a
right.
second, do I have to get up and do my own drum roll?
You probably do.
That so sucks!
So,
Button push, sorry.
Dan, any of your colleagues you think is a front runner for Photographer of the Year?
Well,
You got Eric.
definitely Eric. Definitely.
You got Chris Grasso. You got Brooke Danielle. You got Evan.
Yeah, definitely Evan.
And you got
Brooke,
Taylor.
I don't know. I've seen her work though.
She's got good work.
She's good.
I really like
haven't
her.
met her yet.
I like. Did you guys see her recent album from Beyond Wrestling against Ensmith?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've
And
seen a lot of
She
her
won
stuff.
earlier
She's
for
good.
her photo.
And she did win earlier for her photo, which was.
See?
I know. I am.
And I have to say, Taylor's definitely stepped up her game too. Because when I first met her, she was just learning how to do it. She stepped up big time too. But yeah, you know what? There's a lot of good photographers out there.
Okay.
Ton of them.
Anybody who you think is a front runner this year to win this? First, it's the inaugural.
I'd have to go with Evan.
You're gonna say Evan. Anybody
I'd have to go
else?
with
I
Evan.
know you guys. I mean, Juba, you haven't probably met a lot of the photographers yet. Just
Oh, yeah.
looking in.
Eric is right there with them though. But I mean, it's going to go out to whoever's got the most experience.
And I was
between
leaning.
those two.
See, I was leaning towards Brooke because her stuff is just everywhere.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
she's
that's-
really
she-
coming
she's-
into
she's
the
on
scene
that
strong.
grind,
Yeah,
so.
she's hitting the scene strong, which is good. Everybody's giving her a lot of shots, and she's putting out really good quality stuff.
No, but Sean, funny enough, it was Evan though that suggested that we do Photographer of the Year after last year's
It
awards,
was.
right? So,
See, now that
so-
doesn't surprise me.
So, but hey, he had a point. It was
No, he's got a very
we
good-
overlooked it, you know.
And those guys, I've seen Evan have to dodge chairs, bodies, and those shots. I mean, I've seen that guy ducking everywhere.
I've had to see Evan dodge Eric because Eric got picked up and thrown at him. Not really,
Yep.
but you know.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen him dodge bodies before.
So, all right, Sean, give us the drum roll and then roll your
And I think
fat
he
ass
once had
back
to
over
dodge
here.
a steel cage rolling like that too. I think he actually helped the audience catch it.
That's Evan for you.
I understand. And the Smarky goes to
The inaugural Photographer of the Year.
Evan Arnault.
Evan, all right. All right, so
Your microphone was going limp.
Dan kind of called it. Dan said that Evan was the front runner.
Yeah, man.
So, Evan, if you're listening, congratulations. You will go down in Smarky history as the first ever Photographer of the Year, which is a big accomplishment in the minds of all 6 listeners. So there you have it. There
You don't know who
have
he
it.
is? Look him up.
Look him up. He's definitely available out there. His work and his art, because it's art essentially. You know. So congratulations, Evan. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. We got time for one more before we take another break.
You want to take another break?
Let's take another break.
Let me
do a. I haven't had a.
Should you do one, or should you know?
Give me one.
Yeah, just
I haven't.
give you anyone.
Yeah, anyone doesn't matter.
I think
obviously not the top 5. But
Well, you're host of the year, so don't you kind of call the shots now?
No, he doesn't.
No,
I think you should do this one.
I'm being nice and humble. Sean just handed me the envelope for Manager of the Year. Now, this one is very important to me, and I'll say why it's very important to me, because I feel like it's not utilized correctly in a lot of situations. So I think not only to excel as a manager, you have to actually survive to actually stay in that position because of how much it's butchered in indie wrestling, and in the WWE especially, how much it's been butchered. We're way past the heyday of the 80s and early 90s at this point, where everybody who needed a manager got a manager and then excelled to a great point before they no longer needed the manager. He moved on to the next guy to boost up the card. So this one is extremely important to me because it's kind of a dying art form. And I feel bad for those dying art forms like tag team wrestling, which is kind of. But I feel like tag team wrestling is still on the bubble. Like it's still
more in the
has
indies,
it's
though.
like it's moments where it's like, especially in the mainstream, where it's just kind of like right there. It's like it's gonna be great again, and for whatever reason they don't pull the trigger or whatever. But Manager of the Year, especially on the indie level, is definitely an art form that is difficult to excel at, difficult to master, but plays such a crucial role on some of these promotions if done correctly. So, without further ado, Manager of the Year, your nominees are Bonnie Oddity, Nicoletta, Crusher Dugan, Candy Cartwright, and everybody's favorite, Vinny the Guido, who begged to not be on the list because he probably knew he wasn't gonna win because he couldn't vote for himself 500 times because we put an IP tracker on it this time. This time. Didn't matter how many laptops. He voted front You like my rendition? That's me doing my best Dan Acosta impression. Okay, so, Sean, drum roll. We all know Dan wants Vinny to win. We all know Gallo wants Crusher Dugan to win. We all know that Steve wants Candy Cartwright to win. We all know Juba has no idea who any of these people are.
Well, that's not true.
And we all know that Sean wants Bonnie Oddity to win, so I might as well default to Nicoletta. And your winner is... Gallo likes Nicoletta for other reasons.
Honestly.
She loves me. Who do you think is going to take it?
I'm thinking Nicoletta.
Thinking Nicoletta. You might be right. So far, you predicted Photographer of the Year. This year's winner for Manager of the Year is... Crusher Dugan. All right. Crusher finally getting recognized. Gallo, why don't you hop in front of this mic real quick, because I know you have a really good stand.
Should have been recognized a long time ago.
For those of you who don't know Crusher Dugan, you should.
Exactly.
He's one of my mentors. He's mentored guys like Stockade, Bruno Marciano when he worked, Benny Martinez. I mean, so many guys he's helped train. He's helped train the Hawkins and Ryder, Beretta. The list goes on and on. When it comes to, like you're saying, there's an art to managing. He was trained by the Malenkos. He understands this industry. He lives and breathes this industry. He's a guy who has had me at his house to watch wrestling on his own time to help me understand the business even more. When it comes to his work as a manager, it speaks for itself. He has such longevity. He's done so many great things in ACE and NYWC. I'd like to have him come with me everywhere. I'm always happy to see him. And that's a guy that everybody should understand, should watch, respect, and anybody who wants to be a manager in professional wrestling can learn something from. So congratulations, Crusher. I love you, buddy.
I have something to say real quick, too.
Go ahead.
Because on the crossover from wrestling to music, Crusher Dugan co-wrote the Board of the Black theme song with me.
Oh, nice. There we go.
So he was actually the bass player on that track.
So he's very involved in everything.
A lot of people don't know
huh?
he's a classically trained bass player. He played upright. So, yeah, he's got crossover not just from wrestling, but he's got music. Guy knows his business just in entertainment in general. So
Yeah.
I agree completely. This is something he should have been recognized for a long time ago.
Yeah, fantastic human being.
Props there, Baldy.
So, Gallo, this is the guy that you actually say...
Yeah, he was primarily my trainer.
Yeah, so when you say who trained you, what do you say?
I usually say, Crusher
Crusher
Dugan's primarily.
Dugan.
So when I first got there, Mikey was there, but when I first really got into wrestling, it was Crusher, and it was because he took his time with me. He always took his time. He taught me things that were outside, quote unquote, of what I should be learning at the time because he saw I was excelling faster. And it never stopped. Even when I left NYWC, he kept in touch. He's kept in touch with me to this day. He knows so much about wrestling, especially when it comes to like old school stuff, catch wrestling. He's a catch wrestling guy, like legitimate catch wrestling, and he helped me mold to what I've become today. So I can't give him enough credit for everything he's done.
Once again, Crusher Dugan, your 2014 Manager of the Year. Congratulations to Crusher. We're gonna go take a short break. 2-song break, except it won't be as long because we're not playing an Access Unknown song, which is always 17 minutes long. But yeah, we're going to take a 2-song break.
Have we got any stats on that?
On the Crusher Dugan one? Give me 1 second. Crusher Dugan won. He obtained 43% of the vote, which, let me see if it's in the top 5 landslides that we had this year. It is actually in the top 5 landslides. It ranks in at number 5. He won by 19 points. So Crusher Dugan, 19 points. Ring Rat was the biggest landslide. Host of the Year was the second biggest landslide, and the other 2 we haven't gotten to yet. So, but Crusher Dugan, rounds out the list at number 5. So once again, congratulations, Sean. 2-song break. I'm gonna let you pick the songs. Because I'm that nice.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a wonderful host of the year.
You're so good.
I am. I'm very, very generous.
Listen to the sarcasm in my voice.
I don't hear any sarcasm. I hear genuine appreciation. So thank you. Take us out, Sean. Why don't you?
Rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch.
Down B's Cloud 9. Rocked out. Bitch move like she wants something to pop out. She wanna give me brain, heard I was a dropout. She called me Boy Scout the way I pull them knots out. Huh? You know what we get into? Plenty money, little drugs, dragging women through. Yeah, spitting like Jerome with the missing tooth. Get up there, G, there's plenty shit to listen to. Yeah, it's GX3, baby, we on the move. From the bottom to the top, we never lose. Monsters Inc., we coming soon. Bringing the temperature hotter than the air balloon. Your nose tweaking, you know that Roma in the room. Down there, I shine here like another one to groom. Get 'em sweat like a kitchen, where's the broom? See 'em sweating, got 'em bitching, I'm coming soon. Got a new player flow, listen for the boom. Rock City, end of your world, here's your doom.
Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch.
Big titty bitch, you know I'm in this shit, don't act innocent. No need for lubricant, to play cute, yelling out mega blocks. Fuck around and you'll get mega cocks. I love hip hop, but I want a Rock City bitch. Like Aretha, you gotta respect my clique. No chick gon' take my cash through greed. With arms wide open, that's my creed. A dime a dozen, getting kinda sick of that. See how a chick responds when I send a nickel back. I want a white girl with a black girl ass. Pumping out Aerosmith when I roll past. Like Big Papa, give me one more chance. Got you going gaga over this bad romance. Sipping tequila, pulling down your pants. Baby girl, I know you're gonna love my dance.
Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch, rock City, bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch.
Every day is a green day. Watch shorty's titties bounce, watch it back on replay. Call my dick Zeppelin, it's heavy like lead. Never a limp biscuit, don't call it bread. You can give me head while I give you brain. Had an epiphany, I should leave your dress stain. Searching for Rock City, you going crazy. Pulling all nighters, going from easy to DC. Rock City, it's like raging in a rave. Say the wrong shit, I flip the kill switch. Engage. I'll leave you dudes with your heads in the clouds. Cause like Gwen Stefani, I leave no doubt.
GX3 production.
Jesus, man.
And we're back
Already?
with Jesus.
We were
Man.
taking a two-song
We
break.
were, and then Sean was like, "Oh my God, do we have dead air?"
Oh my God, we have like tons of echo.
Yeah, we do have tons of echo, Sean. Yeah, you got to turn that down, Sean. Get on your game because you're no longer host of the year, bro. So you need something to do. Anyways, so I feel like it's time to make an announcement. An announcement that only the reigning host of the year can make. Sean, what do you think? What do you think? Should we make this big announcement?
Leave it the way it is. It's picking up fine.
Should we?
Sure. One announcement.
Because we got 11 awards to go. We should at least.
Why don't we just
That
do
was the quickest count in history if you ever actually counted. Double check. Make sure we have 11.
11?
Okay. So we're going to make a big announcement right here. And here's the announcement. Are you ready? Sometime, we're aiming for the spring, perhaps a little sooner though. We are doing an overhaul to the entire Heel and the Face live wrestling radio show.
I didn't know we were making that announcement.
Oh, yeah, because I'm the host of the year, so I make the rules now. So we're doing a huge overhaul. We're going to be doing a lot of different things with the show. It's still going to be live. You still can call in. You can still visit. However, the big change is something that I don't think everybody's going to see coming. And we won't announce the exact change. And we're going to announce the change, but we're not going to announce what it's changing to. Is sometime during the rebranding, we're changing the name. There will be no more Heel and the Face live wrestling radio show. We're changing the name, which is a big thing. But it makes sense because we're faceless now at this point.
So the heel and the faceless.
So the heel and the faceless.
Not only the young and the restless, but instead it's short and fat.
Yes, and it's going to be simpler than that, though. It's gonna roll off your tongue a lot easier. Trust me on that. Dan used to things rolling off his tongue. I was talking about vagina, Dan. That wasn't a gay reference to the penis that you sucked when you were on Orange Is the New Black.
I only dabbled with it.
Fair enough. For the first 2 days in Riverhead. Just standing there with a mop.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Stereotypical. Give the fucking Spanish guy a mop, throw him in the corner, be like, keep us standing.
Can I ask an odd question? It's probably on the tongue of everybody. What was a prisoner doing, a male prisoner doing mopping the floors in a female prison?
You didn't watch the episodes, did you?
Yeah, obviously he didn't watch it.
No, I saw the clips of Dan in the episode, but
Because he was too lazy, he's too cheap to go get Netflix.
I have Netflix.
Long story short, they had to move the girls.
They moved the girls to a co-ed prison
Yeah.
temporarily.
Oh.
All right, catch up now.
That makes sense now.
Now
Now
boom.
I gotta go back and watch.
And then Dan did things that he won't speak about on the air.
They wouldn't let me take the broom home.
They should have after he soiled it.
I tried to sneak it out. Guess where it was?
Anyways. So yes, we're rebranding the entire show, revamping it.
It was on the outside of your leg.
Anyway, we're rebranding it.
Yes, we're rebranding the entire show, revamping it. We're going to have some new segments that are going to be debuting. And also a reminder, next month, in February, we have the inaugural Sithy Awards.
Oh, the city.
The Sithies are coming. And they're coming to a radio show
Sounds gayer than the Smarkies.
near you. It's going to be the greatest. I'm going to announce the first Sithy Award category.
Ooh, the Sithy Awards.
Are you ready? First Sithy Award is... Actually, I'm going to announce
Best
two.
ring the tire.
I'm going to announce two of them, actually.
Most
The
frills.
first one is wrestler most likely to win a battle royal that you don't care about.
Can I be nominated for that? Because that's exactly what always happens to me.
So that's the first one. Second one is person most likely to cut a 7-minute promo 7 minutes too long.
Oh, God, that list is going to be huge.
I'm limiting it to 4 nominees per category. There will be 10 categories, and it will be completely fan-voted based. The nominees are going to be all me, so I'm putting up the nominees. But
I haven't been around that
and
long.
the
I got
polls
some
won't.
nominations.
The polls won't be as open as long as the Smarkies are. But for the most part, they'll be. You'll probably get a good 2 weeks to vote once all the awards go up. But the Sithy Awards are coming, and it'll probably be a nice little send off for the heel in the face. So sometime in February they're coming.
Be a
So
nice
get
way to
ready.
end somebody's career.
Or give somebody acknowledgement because not all the cities are going to have some negative connotation to it. So
I find that hard to believe.
no, there. I already have two other ones that are going to be up there. So one of them is the Give This Man a Goddamn Pusher Already award. So so you got three announcements. You got three announcements for three. Yes, 30% of the cities have been announced. So they're not all negative, but they're all me. So I put my little touch on them. But let's get to
Why don't we do another
award?
award?
Why don't we?
I'm going to write you a jingle for that.
You go right ahead. You do that, and it'll be a 7-minute song that goes on for 7 minutes too long.
Another category for songs that go way too long.
Yeah.
Songs we wish ended when they started.
Yes, and they'll be all Dan Acosta songs.
That's right. At least I'll get acknowledged.
You see?
It wasn't
Boom.
positive.
See? Who are we handing this award to? Who are we handing it off to make the announcement? What award do you have in your
You
hands?
know what? I have this award in my hand because I
You
wanna
want them to
give
do it. Okay.
But you know what? I think it's time that Dan Acosta give away his own award.
Okay.
The one I've never won.
The one that he never will win.
Exactly.
Because nobody likes Dan Acosta that much.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get all official now. Hold on.
No, why don't you
Let me do my man-child.
Why don't you do the opening? Why don't you do the opening you did for the heel and face roast?
Oh God, I don't remember that. I know it had something to do with you and Tommy fighting over Milk Dud.
No. It was ladies and gentlemen, yarn cards.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. People got upset about that because I called them dog tards and ring rats. There's no sense of humor anymore.
It's all gone.
I know. Anyway, this is for the Dan Acosta Entrance Music of the Year. Nominees are BE3.
Now, do you know their song?
I don't know the song, but the thing is, they were supposed to actually come down to my studio and record it, and they never showed up, and I haven't heard from them. So, I know you're listening. Someday we'd like to get that accomplished, so it sounds like somewhat good. Anyway,
Okay.
What is their song? They never even told me. I have no clue.
They don't really have one.
But anyway, no, they sing something. I just don't know what it is.
It's just...
And it's bad.
Yeah.
The next nominee is Milk Chocolate.
Do you know their song?
I don't know any of these songs.
Okay.
I really don't.
Milk Chocolate comes out, and every time they come out, they sing
Oh,
whatever
it's One
random...
Direction, isn't it?
No, they just kind of randomly pick a song
Okay, 'cause I've seen them
at
sing
women.
One
They
Direction
sing it.
before.
It's a good gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a very good
brilliant.
gimmick.
Which is why they're also for Gimmick of the Year, by the way.
The next nominee is Sir Jack Gallo.
Do you know his
You know
song?
my song?
I have no clue what your song is.
Dude, Seizure of Power, Marilyn
I'm
Manson.
always in the locker room. I don't pay attention to what goes on out there.
Fine. It's okay.
There's a Seizure of Power.
Oh, Dan Acosta just.
No, here's another one I'm going to get heat for. Papa Don. And I still have no clue what
He's
the
changed it
song
a few
is.
times.
And
I know
haven't seen
what
him
the
wrestle
song is.
since,
I
like,
can't think because
2009.
it's an intermediate like song like they use in
He's
trailers or
actually
whatever.
written it down, handed it to me, and said,
Yeah.
"This is the song I use," and I still have no.
Yeah.
It used to
clue
be the
what
one
it
from
is.
Requiem of a Dream.
I think it still might be.
Dun, 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 right?
Yeah, I think it still
Yeah,
might be.
yeah.
I just can't remember the actual title of the
I
song.
have no idea. Then the final nominee is the Punkabillies.
Do you know what their song
I
is?
have no clue.
Carry On My Wayward Son.
Oh, come on, that's great.
That's a great song.
That's
They
a great
rock.
song.
They
I
rock
just
the hell
don't
out
know
of it
that they
too because
used
it
it.
fits them perfectly.
Supernatural.
So, just stop. Okay, drum roll, Sean.
Now that I've completely shown how I deserve to be a musician by not knowing all these classic tunes, the winner, 2014 Dan Acosta Entrance Music of the Year goes to Milk Chocolate.
Milk Chocolate. Yeah, they got one. They got
Good,
one.
good for them.
Absolutely.
So, Gallo, have you ever worked with Milk Chocolate before?
No, but funny fact. It is a funny fact.
I guess it could be funny.
Randy Summers, who
Uh-huh.
is the white one in Milk Chocolate.
Oh, he's the milk.
He's the milk. in
He's the
Milk
milk.
Chocolate.
Milk in the Milk Chocolate.
I met him when he was just a young lad in high school, and I was in Synergy Fitness as well as him. And he was thinking about getting into wrestling. And this is time before I was the trainer of FTW. And, he was asking me about it, and he's like, I really want to get into it. And I told him where to go. I told him NYWC was one of the places. I gave him a few options. And I said, just keep in touch with me. And he got in touch with me again. And, he finally got into wrestling. He's been doing great things, so I'm happy that he followed his dream. And they've been doing a really, really good job. I mean, I think they're a year or two in. And
Yeah, they've been doing very well.
doing very well. I mean, to me, it's just another example. Anyone out there, wrestling is what you put into it. You get back. Bust your ass and work hard, and don't take excuses. Don't make excuses for yourself. And Juve was a good example of that. Juba! I pride myself on hard work, and those are two guys that work hard. So congratulations, you deserve it, and many more.
All right. Once again, congratulations to Milk Chocolate. Milk is Randy Summers. And
Yes.
Chocolate is Brandon Watts.
Yes.
Which you couldn't tell because they're two of the whitest names you've ever heard.
Yes.
But there's definitely a nice mixture. Sean, why don't you get to the one that you wanted to do?
No, we're gonna wait for that one.
Okay. We got to be very careful.
Yeah, we did.
Sean, I'm gonna kill your phone.
That
okay?
thing is the worst thing.
What the hell is that?
I'm gonna just throw it across the
Waiting for a
room.
tumbleweed to come across.
Sean, what are you passing off now? Sean,
Down the phone.
Earth to former co-host of the year.
This is why I guess I'm the former co-host of the
Yeah.
year.
Anyways.
Yeah, my phone's on vibrate.
Thank God. What are you passing off? Come on.
Who wants to do promotion of the year?
Let's give that to Juba since he's gonna need to start working for some of these promotions if he wants to keep.
He does work for some of them. I believe.
There you go, Juba. Here you go. Promotion of the year.
All right.
Have at you, son.
Juba.
Yeah. Oh, I know some of these.
Who are the nominees, the 5 finalists for promotion of the year?
All right. Promotion of the year. The nominees are ECPM, I think W. If
Wow.
you wrote
Sean really wrote ECPM.
Did I really write an M?
I guess
That's definitely an M, man.
East Coast Pro Masturbation.
Yeah, so East Coast Pro Masturbation.
FTW.
Fight the World Wrestling.
Yeah.
SWA.
Yes.
Suffolk Wrestling Alliance.
NYWC.
New York Wrestling Connection.
And WOW.
Warriors of Wrestling. I don't think they call them WOW.
No, I'm calling.
Sure, they do.
They do?
Yes.
They really say WOW instead of WOW?
You say wow, people get like. I don't know.
That's gay. Anyways.
It wasn't wow like all
That's just way different. And they call it WoW.
Right. WOW.
And the winner is Warriors of Wrestling.
Warriors of Wrestling. Okay. So we got two guys.
I guess we're taking it.
I guess we're taking this.
Wow.
I guess we are.
Immediately broke back into gimmick. These two assholes over here.
All right, you sit there. I'll stand there.
Wow. Look at this. They're going to accept it on behalf of Joey B and his promotion. It is Joey B's promotion, correct?
Yes, it's Joey B's
Whoa.
promotion.
So
that,
you're going to accept it on Joey B's behalf,
Well, if it
essentially?
wasn't for Team Torment,
Here we go.
Juba
Here we go.
included, there wouldn't be a Warriors of Wrestling right now.
Oh, boy.
Ever since we took his title and run his company Rub Shot, we
Oh
actually brought
my
people
God.
into his damn company. I did
Yeah.
be on it. We brought people into that damn company that was in the same repeating cycle of shit.
Oh, my God.
Made it a profitable place, and I think that speaks for itself. All right, enough of the work and stuff. No, it's
I would have kept going.
I could have kept going. It's a good company, man. They came from, they were the company everyone thought was going to last for one show, and they've done a lot, and I've been working with them since I was, since I basically started. Been working with WOW. I will say a side note. I've worked with SWA. It's another company that's gotten a lot better over the years. NYWC is where I started. Great company. I never worked for ECPW and other stuff in Jersey is good. And FTW, I'm very, very, very proud of what we have done there as well. I think 2015 is going to be a big year for us. But it's very cool.
Yeah.
Warriors of Wrestling deserves the cred. They deserve the nod for everything that they've done and how much better they've gotten. And Joey B has definitely progressed in his ways as a promoter. Well, Juba, you like to say anything since you're having your debut match there, January 24th?
I'll be wrestling there January 24th.
Debut match, as you said. He's been with us.
But his
Yeah,
first
debut.
Warriors match.
First match.
So he officially becomes a warrior.
Yes.
Warriors! No? That's what I think.
No.
They do it.
Whatever.
They do that.
We do that
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Well,
It's clever.
Quick statistics
We're
on.
taking this stuff.
Wow, you're really taking it out. Quick statistics, real quick. Warriors of Wrestling. They won. They had 36% of the votes. In second place was NYWC, which was our reigning champion last year. So they've been dethroned this year. They came in with 24% of the votes. Finishing in third place was Fight the World Wrestling. They had 16% of the votes. Suffolk Wrestling Alliance had 15% of the votes. And rounding out the roster over there was ECPW. They had 9% of the votes.
Oh.
So now we know how much drawing power Dan Acosta has.
Listen.
He's got 9% drawing
You
power.
don't see Dan Acosta there, that's why.
Yeah, it's true. There you go. Book Dan Acosta.
And let's keep this ball rolling, Sean, because I know you want to hand that one out.
Whoa.
That's my fault.
Yeah.
Let's
Come on. Come on.
Why don't we let Gallo do referee of the year?
Sure.
Okay.
Since, Gallo loves refs so much.
I do.
Okay.
The importance of a referee, for Christ's sake, you're the third person or if it's a tag match,
Put him over, Gallo.
they're so important. A good referee or a bad referee could make or break a match. There's an art to that, just like there's an art to managing. For Christ's sake, if you're a referee and you're not trained and you haven't been to a school, I don't like you. You should go do it and do it the right way. But seriously.
Have you ever had a terrible referee?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember?
In Warriors of Wrestling. I don't know his name, but he was black and deaf.
Oh, man.
The black part has nothing to do with it, just if you know him. Like, I don't care what color you are, and I don't care that he's deaf. He just didn't listen to me. And I know
How could he listen to you? How could he listen to you? He's deaf.
Let me get into why.
Oh, my God.
Somebody get a sound bite.
I'm going to explain this to you, okay? He didn't understand me, okay? Because I had someone who speaks sign language signing this shit to him, and he does kind of hear. He has a little ear gimmick in there.
Oh, my God.
And so I tell this guy, I ask him 15 times. So I go over the match, go over a false hot tag. I'm like, are you comfortable with this? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. The guy blew the match totally. He's also done gay porn.
What the fuck does that do?
He's a weird fuck, and I'm very happy he's not fucking reffing anywhere anymore. And he ruined a huge angle and a huge show, and he sucks.
Literally.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact that he's
Clearly.
deaf. Seriously, it has nothing to do with the fact that he's deaf. He didn't listen. He didn't understand wrestling. He didn't understand how it worked. And he said that he did, and he didn't. And there's a lot of wrestlers that do that aren't black and deaf. But
The nominations. The nominations. Wait, hold on.
I don't. It's not about the color of his skin. I'm just trying to explain to people so we know where he is. Guys, a lot of great black referees, for Christ's sake.
Oh, God.
Name one.
Some of my best referees were black.
Dude, Will DeSmoochie. Now he's with us. Great referee.
I was like, I can't wait for him to not.
Dude, the guy,
Can't wait for him to name one.
No, don't fuck around. That guy's a great referee.
Okay, fair
He
enough.
actually takes it with integrity.
Fair enough.
He has stood up in the locker room
All right,
and said,
name
"Do
the
not-"
nominees.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Who are the nominees?
Referees of the year: Shady Torres,
Okay.
good friend of mine. Tough Jim Steele.
Okay.
Corey Price.
Okay.
Dennis John.
Okay.
And John Q.
Okay.
I have
Let's
worked
see.
with every one of them.
Let's see. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
Guys, anybody?
You want to throw
John Q?
It's going. It's going.
And the winner is referee. Yep,
That's your
Corey Price.
Wow, look at Dan just calling things tonight.
Cool, man.
So, quick statistics on this. Real quick. Corey Price, this is his second year in a row where he has won Referee of the Year. Not only that, this is the second year in a row in which Corey Price was the lead vote getter across any of the categories. Last year, let's see, Corey Price, Referee of the Year, had 245. Corey Price had 192 of those votes. This year, slightly down in the numbers, but Corey Price still had the vast majority, giving him the most votes out of anybody this year, which was very, very shocking. The referee is such a popular category for us.
Because it's so important.
Absolutely everywhere.
I mean,
He's a great rep.
Yeah,
really-
he works for everybody.
And you want to know why? And here's just very quick. The guy was trained.
Yes.
Went to a school and learned how to be a referee properly.
Yes.
And that's why he gets booked all the time and he's used in such a big light, because he's a good referee and he understands the business, he understands how a match works, and he adds to it the way he's supposed to, like every ref should. If you weren't trained, go fuck yourself.
Corey Price had 58% of the votes this year. He had 76 total. In second place was Tough Jim Steele. He had 16%, so it was a huge dip off in there. It's actually one of the top 5 landslides this year. Rounding out, Shady Torres had 12% of the votes, John Q had 11%, and Dennis John had 4%. So once again, congratulations to Corey Price. 2 years running. Let's see. Referees, step your game up. You got a full year to try to dethrone Corey
And
Price.
there are a lot of good refs on that list. I'm not knocking
So, I'm not knocking it. I've had all these guys at least do one match that I've been involved
I don't
with.
think I've had a problem with any of them.
So, congratulations once again to Corey Price. Let's keep it moving, Sean. Let's keep it moving.
Who wants to do? Let's do some jumping around. Who wants to do gimmick of the year? Any volunteers?
I'll do gimmick of the year.
You'll do gimmick
I
of the
will
year.
do gimmick
Dan
of the
Acosta will do gimmick of the year.
What a nice guy.
I know, I am like that.
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy.
Gimmick of the year. And the nominees are Smiley, which I can absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, Smiley's got a great gimmick.
Great job.
Anthony Gangone.
Another great guy.
I love
Milk
Gangone's
Chocolate,
gimmick too.
without a doubt.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
Ragdoll, they've definitely stepped up on that one big time, so I can see that. And Stan Styles.
Stan the Man Styles. Sean's pick was
Big
Stan the
comeback.
Man this year.
So yeah, I mean these are definitely some good nominees.
Yeah,
Sean, give us the drum roll. We're gonna burn right through these next few ones.
I'm saying it's going to go to Milk Chocolate. Let's see.
This man is.
Oh, and 2014 Gimmick of the Year, like I said, Milk Chocolate.
Milk Chocolate. They got 2 so far this year. So,
hard work pays off. Good job,
so
guys.
congratulations to Milk Chocolate.
That gimmick goes over so well.
It really does.
When they work it, absolutely. Because
It-
people either love them or hate them.
It really, really does. Milk Chocolate, they had 34% of the votes this year. Smiley finished in second. He had 25% of the votes. Anthony Gangone with 20% of the votes. Stan the Man Styles, Sean's pick. That's what Sean thought was winning and taking it home this year. He had 13% of the votes, and Ragdoll had 9% of the votes. Once again, congratulations to Milk Chocolate. They got 2.
Good
They
job,
got 2.
guys.
2.
They got 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
They got 2.
Sweet deal.
Let's see. It's been a while since the new host of the year has done one.
That's
huh?
true. That's true. So give me one, and give me a good one.
Which one do we want to give?
Come on. Let's change the culture a little bit, huh?
Oh, we're hashtagging it already. Let's do that one.
Oh, female wrestler of the year.
The female, baby.
Oh, which reminds me, we have to do something after this. So,
Okay.
Female wrestler of the year. This one was a lot closer this year than I expected it to be. Last year's winner was Nikki Adams. Wow, the wind is making some crazy noise out there for the record. So Nikki Adams, who thinks Nikki Adams will repeat? She is up for it this year again, but do you want to hear the nominees?
Sure.
Or do you want to take blind faith that she'll repeat this year?
I think she's gonna, but if you want to,
listen to the nominees.
Okay. Well, nominees are as follows for Female Wrestler of the Year. Alexa Rose, Nikki Adams, of course, Chrissy Rivera, Eris Rain makes her debut into Female Wrestler of the Year, and the boy diva, Rick Cataldo. So, anybody want to take...
Rick all the way.
Dan's saying Rick. Sean, what are you saying?
Rick is good, man.
Yeah,
Rick is amazing.
Rick
But-
is good, but I think Nikki's repeating.
I do have to say though, Eris made a big impact when
She
she came
did.
into SWA.
She
And
did.
everybody was putting her over big time.
Mhm.
She made a big impact over there. But I'm still going with Cataldo though.
You still want to tell the Lupa? No?
Too bad noise.
No? Gallo?
I think Nikki's gonna win, but
You think Nikki's going to win? But would you want somebody else to win?
no, I don't know.
So you're going with Nikki?
They all deserve, they all deserve to be up there.
Always have.
I love Nikki. Me and Gallo trained with Nikki
Gimmick,
when we were breaking.
It's not even gimmick, it's Cataldo.
Yeah, Cataldo knows how
He
to.
is.
If they're all, everyone deserves to be up there.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm rooting for Chrissy Rivera because I feel like she's vastly underrated. I like Chrissy.
I can
a lot.
agree. Yeah, she's definitely.
And I think she deserves more credit. So, Sean, if you would, please give me a drum roll.
That's a tough.
And we're going to find out which of these lovely people are going to be the 2014 Female Wrestler of the Year. And the winner is... We got ourselves a repeat. Nikki Adams,
Nice.
once again, back-to-back Female Wrestler of the Year. She won it last year. She got it this year. Know what's crazy about Female Wrestler of the Year is the voting for it was almost identical. The amount of vote, the grand total of votes. So maybe we could find ways to push that a little bit more and get that number up there.
Yeah.
For this year coming into it, maybe we need to expand. Maybe you got some more
This year
nominees.
too, like the female wrestling in general has picked up a lot.
Yeah.
Because now there's a lot more females actually getting in the ring and doing it than there used to be.
Mhm.
And they're good.
Mm.
Finally.
Yes,
They're-
I did
they're
notice
really
that.
giving it a good push.
They're definitely pushing real hard. I could definitely see a lot of these girls definitely stepping up their games. And Valkyrie now is out there too.
Yeah.
Valkyrie's all
Oh, yeah.
females. So that's a promotion you might want to keep your eye on. I know they did get nominated during the process.
But it didn't
didn't make the final cut, but it did get nominated. So
Yeah, they got a lot of good work.
and they got a hell of a lot of good workers. And once again, it's an all women's wrestling promotion. Where do they run out of? Ludus, right?
They run out of Ludus.
Okay. So that's keep an eye out for that as well. But once again, congratulations to Nikki Adams. It was a close vote for female wrestler of the year. Before we hop over to the next one, Nikki only won by 2 votes.
Wow.
So
close call, baby.
And
one by who was the next?
Chrissy Rivera and Rick Cataldo both had a tie. So it was really close. So they might have Ralph Nadered themselves a little bit and stole some votes from each other, which gave Nikki the win. But it was very, very close. And Eris, her debut, she finished with 13% of the votes. So congratulations to her for making her debut. I mean, she's still technically in her first year, if I'm not correct, right? She didn't officially start until June, right? I think that was her first
Something
match.
like that,
I think it was June, maybe May. So she's still in her first year, and she already got there. So Juba,
yeah,
it's possible.
Juba,
it's possible. You better be up there for Wrestler of the Year.
Yeah,
come November.
He's already in.
I know a strong.
I should be the first
candidate for
nominee.
match of the year, but that award's later. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, we will. All right, Sean, you're going to give this one out? Is that what we're
I'm
doing?
going to give this one out.
Okay.
Responsible for charging the crowd at the beginning of a wrestling event, keeping the energy up in between matches, and making silly and weird announcements during intermission.
I know which one you're getting.
This is your Ring Announcer of the Year award. The nominees are Harold O'Hartz, David Adams, Jason Linick, and Larry Legend.
All right. Before we start, I made a very bold prediction that Harold O'Hartz was going to be a landslide winner. And I want to remind everybody of my bold prediction, so when it gets announced, you can be
I think we both kind of agreed to that, too.
I think Harold O'Hartz...
I'm surprised by this one that Manchild wasn't nominated. Because he's been on there a bunch of times, but for some reason this year I just didn't see him on there. I told him he's got to step up his game, but I'm surprised because he works.
I thought Orsini would be up there.
Well, here's the thing. This category had the least amount of nominees. So there's only 4. There's only 2. Everything else had at least 5 other than Match of the Year and Ring Announcer of the Year. And we based it off the nominations. And these are the guys that just overwhelmingly... I think there was like a 3-way tie, and we just said, let's just keep the guy. They only had 1 nomination each during the nomination process, so we just kept the top 4, and that was it. And Larry Legend, I'm glad that he got back on that list, though.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Larry Legend is amazing.
He was missing last year.
But I think it's Harold O'Hartz all year.
Yeah.
I think Harold O'Hartz
Well, he's been doing more than just wrestling. He's
ran away with it. I mean, Harold O'Hartz is the only ring announcer on there to have a world championship under his resume for at least 5 minutes before it got reversed, right?
Right.
As Larry said, he's corporate now because of Ring of Honor.
Hey, it is what it is.
He does. I mean, he does not just wrestling though, like you were saying. He does kickboxing. He does all sorts of stuff.
So, Sean, would you like to start up the drum roll, and we'll find out who this year's ring announcer of the year is? Do we got another repeat, Sean? Do you think we have another repeat? David Adams ran away with it last year. I mean, when I say he ran away with it, I mean he literally ran away with it. So let's find out.
Your 2014 Smarkie Award winner for Ring Announcer of the Year is...
Let's find out.
That I dropped it.
Wow. I don't know if that's an omen. Is that an omen?
But it says Jason Linick.
Wow, that was an omen.
Why are you looking at me like
He's
that?
hey. Jason Linick does some of the stuff on YWC.
YWC.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's
sorry.
How could you not know that, Juba?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
He also works for the Long Island Ducks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
done
I just
stuff
didn't know
with
the
them,
name.
too.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's done stuff with the Ducks.
Jason Linick.
I get hidden
You dropped that and it was an omen, Sean. That was like destiny right there. I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this. First of all, congratulations to Jason Linick. Because he was in the running last year. He came up a little bit short. Secondly, he was sharing the shit out of the graphic.
Yeah.
And I saw that. And I saw David Adams shared it. A couple,
David Adams is a great announcer, too.
When I first met him, he was the NYWC sign guy. And he
Sign
would
guy?
sit-
Right, and then he
would
did
sit
it
in
with
the
the
audience,
live wire, too.
dressed up as the sign guy, busting everybody's balls with his signs.
Yep, and then he
had
eventually
so
did.
many just hysterical things going on. And then eventually they gave him a shot as a ring announcer. He went in, did a few things, and then Larry took him under his wing. And he's definitely come a long way since then.
Hey, well, congratulations.
Good for him, man. But he started out as just a fan.
Congratulations, too, because Jason Linick was the number 4 biggest landslide winning for ring announcer of the year. He won by 19 points.
Nice.
So anytime you get double-digit wins, that's a big thing. So Jason Linick, let's see. Let me pull up his exact statistics. He had almost half the votes. He had 47% of the votes went to Jason Linick.
Yeah, that's huge.
David Adams, our champion from last year, our ring announcer, had 28% of the votes. So Jason Linick, congratulations.
David Adams is a TV star now.
Apparently.
Yeah, the PWS show. Yeah.
He's
So,
a TV star now. TV 55.
Yeah, so, and rounding out, Larry Legend had 14%, and wow, Harold Hart's finished with only 11%. I thought he was running away with that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to.
I thought he was going to
with a
just
bigger impact.
shatter this thing. Like, I thought he was going to hit triple digits.
Yep.
I was so confident in that. Now, I mean, not taking anything away from him. He's a great ring announcer. He's very energetic.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of his work. Hey, listen, if I was a promoter, I'd book him. He's a good ring announcer.
I think I book all those guys.
I would book every single
He's
one of them.
involved in a lot more than just ring announcing, too, when it comes down to it.
Yep.
He's been in spots and angles and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. So,
So, but
I'm
congratulations.
surprised. I figured he'd come in with a bigger impact on that, too.
Congrats to Jason Linick one more time. Ring announcer of the year. This is where the pressure starts, though, Jay, because now you got to defend it. Not as easy as it might seem. Not as easy as it might seem. And I better not win ring gear of the year. I'm talking about host of the year, even though that will be easy. Because Sean's no match. Actually, we're getting rid of host of the year. I don't care.
What?
Yes.
We're not getting rid of
This is
host
gratuitous.
Ever.
Anyways,
Ever.
what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we
You'll
got?
say that now, but in like 7 months, you'll be like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't get rid of it.
What do we got? We got 6 left, right?
We did. Well, we got 1, 2,
5 left?
5 left.
5 left. What am I missing here? I didn't upload something. Trying to keep up. We're going at such a rapid pace.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Rapid fire. Rapid pace.
Rapid pace. We
Only
only
2
started the
hours.
show at like 8:10.
Yeah, it's only been 2 hours. Rapid pace.
Rapid pace, guys. Oh, I didn't upload female wrestler there. That's what it was. Sean, take over.
Let's does anybody want to do one, or we cracking 10? What's the
Just
story?
fucking do whatever you want. I don't know, whatever you want.
Fucking do whatever. All right, Gallo. You know what? Let's see. Gallo, there you go.
Oh, wow.
You're a champion. You're champion of the year.
Okay, fair enough.
Is he up for champion of the year?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Let him do it.
All right.
Oh,
Gal,
wow.
you might be the first person in the history of the Smarkies to actually announce that you yourself won.
And that would be like putting himself over.
Yeah, I like doing that. No, champion of the year this year, 2014. The nominees are Rex Lawless, Flawless Blake Morris, Team Torment,
There he is.
Johnny Malloy, and Chris Steeler. No
Chris
longer-
Steele is the guy that you beat, right?
I did beat that monkey ass.
Johnny Malloy is the guy who's ducking you, right?
Johnny Malloy doesn't want to and the winner of the 2014 champion of the year is a guy who deserves it, Blake Morris.
Flawless Blake Morris. All right.
Yeah, man.
He's
All
another
right.
comeback story big time.
You know,
Yeah.
Blake. You know, I know it's probably sound like a broken record, but that's a guy who went away for a while, came back, and that guy trains like no other. He's just like me. He believes that you got to get in there and work harder every day. There's no such thing as good enough, and that's why he's come such a long way. And we get along for that reason, I think, is because we both know that we work our asses off. He helps train guys at NYWC. I train guys at FTW, kind of the unsung heroes. And yeah, all the credit to him, man. You know, I'm not a prick. I'm not an egotistical prick. Good for him, man.
This is
I don't
2
care
years.
that.
This is 2 years an NYWC guy has won champion of the year. Stockade got it last year. I mean, granted, he was also an Ace champion last year. But,
Stockade's great too.
but there's a connection here. NYWC
Is it a New York
guys.
wrestling connection?
Yeah. There's an NYW connection
That
here.
all by themselves. I'm so proud.
Yes. That's amazing.
Dan Acosta sees good
Now we
things
got
going
4
on
left.
now, I guess.
Let's give Juba one.
Juba.
Let's give Juba one. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll have 3 left, right? We'll have the big 3, which will be Wrestler Champion
Cuba.
and Match. So why don't you give him Magic Mike? Give him the Magic Mike. Unless that's the
I
one you
figured
got.
that was, yeah.
That's the one that I was.
Yeah,
No,
no.
let him.
Get it.
No.
I want to save the big
You're
one.
not stepping
I
on
wanna save the
toes.
big
You're,
one.
you're a big guy. We can dance
You're a
around.
big guy.
Sure.
All
He's
right.
like, I don't know.
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Now, Juba, do you know what the Magic Mike is?
I believe it's the best promo.
The best promo skills.
Skills.
Best promo skills. We had some confusion last year with best promo because people were thinking, was it specifically like one single promo? The guy who gives the best promos? Like, there was some confusion. So we renamed it to the Magic Mike Award for the person with the best overall mic skills. Essentially, promo skills.
So it has nothing to do with...
For just cutting the best promo you've seen all year.
Yeah.
No. Yes, because it's a Magic Mike, but just M-I-C.
Yeah, no Kevin Nash.
See the pun that we did there? Ha 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 ha. We're so creative and funny. Wow, 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 wow.
Because this guy's in spandex.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway.
Order.
Juba, top that.
I can't. But here's the nominations.
Here's the
nominees. Stan Styles.
Stan Styles.
Len Oddity.
Len Oddity's trying to defend it. He won it last year.
Jack Gallo.
Jack Gallo over here.
Milk Chocolate.
Milk Chocolate. Could they make it 3 for 3?
And Johnny Malloy.
And Johnny Malloy. He's got one already under his belt. He won Heel of the Year. Sean, drum roll. Dan's thinking.
Before.
Gotta spit it out soon, Dan.
Hurry up.
It's like Milk Chocolate's going to go perfect 3 for 3.
The winner, Magic Mike Award, is Jack Gallo.
Yeah, boo
my ass!
Boo!
See, I don't mind being wrong on that one.
Boo!
That's well deserved.
Thank you. For year after year after year, people talk about my in-ring work, and I feel like my mic work has been overlooked for years. This year, finally been... seriously, it's one thing I think I've always had.
Boo.
You are such a dick. Seriously, it's I want to know what it is. It's been more dynamic this year. Ever since I'm doing the team tournament thing with Jason Cross, we've been able to kind of expand. I have more range with what I can do. A little more funny, a little more out there, and I hit my stride with that, and I can do more. And it's been really fun, and I'm happy that people are entertained by my ridiculousness of team tournament, and my serious stuff is the protector of professional wrestling. Very proud of this one. I think mic work is just as important as in-ring work, which is just as important as your look, and. God damn, finally.
It's another dying art,
you.
huh?
What? It's another dying art. Yeah, you gotta be able to put things over, not just yourself. Company, match, people that you're working. I mean, for Christ's sake, I mean, it can make or break you. If you make it to TV, guess what? You're a television star. You gotta be able to talk.
I'm a little mad that Sean didn't nominate me.
What?
Yeah.
He nominates me for some stupid bullshit like ring gear that should have went to Alvin Alvarez. Just saying.
Yeah. But I don't want to take up too much time. Very happy. Thank you, fans. Keep watching my crazy promos. Love you.
So, congratulations, Jack Gallo. Woo. Sean, let's take a break. Why don't you play that other Presidential Power song? By the way, Presidential Powers was the official artist for our theme song this year, which was Rolex Watches. And once again, you can visit his website at www.presidentialpow.com, and you can download his LP, The Campaign, for $3. $3. So, Sean, why don't you play the other Presidential Power song, and we'll take a quick break.
Let's get one thing straight. I am the president.
It's mixed with all the beat.
I think it's become clear recently that things have gone a bit pear-shaped, as they say. So if you will, allow me to simplify and clarify.
Don't talk to me. You ain't going hard, you're a retard. Me, I do what I do. You follow what we start. Don't talk to me. I don't need a friend, yo, I need the checks to show me the money or get snuffed off reflex. Talk to me. You ain't going hard, you're a retard. Me, I do what I do. You follow what we start. Don't talk to me. I don't need a friend, yo, I need the checks to show me the money or get snuffed off reflex.
I'm sick of motherfuckers talking like we need to chat. I tell them shut the fuck up and see how they react. Fuck your conversation, me, I'm into dollar making. I'm young Obama, and you're an old abomination. Steady dollar chasing, hustle is the occupation. Job description is an unlimited domination. So I gotta make it, I don't understand your lies. I never understood negotiate or compromise. My mind is dollar signs, you the same, let's combine. We'll make it double, no hugs, cuddle or sympathize. I'm into fucking bitches, you're the type discuss with women. Probably cry to her, tell her all about your business. That's why she disloyal, I keep my bitch spoiled. She knows she deal dealing with a boss and not them kids like you. Bitches toy with boys, but they cater to a man. That's why the life I live is something you don't understand. I never look back, new whips are peeling off. Fuck the past, so I break the rear mirrors off. Now it's stretched though, blowjobs are tenfold. You wanna talk to me, talk about the next goal. Otherwise, just admire and apologize. And when you spell Sean, start it with a $sign. I ain't trying to make friends, I'm sorry, Lord. We got the best crew to help get me where we are.
Talk to me. You ain't going hard, you're a retard. Me, I do what I do. You follow what we start. Talk to me. I don't need a friend, yo, I need the checks. Show me the money or get snuffed off reflex. Talk to me. You ain't going hard, you're a retard. Me, I do what I do. You follow what we start. Talk to me. I don't need a friend, yo, I need the checks. Show me the money or get snuffed off reflex. You just a kid acting bigger than you are. Got it all figured out, sprout brittle, you ain't hard. Loud mouth singing bout slinging out your car. Get louder when the crowd around, I lick it at you on. Claiming that you battle, so babble with the scars. With your shackles, with a barrel, with a bars. You ain't got no action, you ain't packing, you are far from the back of paddy wagon. A faggot is what you are. Claiming you a G, could you smoke a little weed and you poked a couple hoes? Man, you only 19. Thinking you invisible, but everybody's seen. If they want to, they will get at you. Everybody bleed. What I'm saying is, dudes in for a rude awakening. If you think you skating through life, you mistaken, kid. Ain't no way around it. There ain't no escaping it. No one knows you shit and everything is for the taking, kid.
I'm a leader, not a needer or a follower. You're a bleeder, a receiver, and a swallower. You never fit with us, Learjet's the little bus. You strike out with broads, I moisten the clitoris. Magnificent spread, 7 bitches sit in my bed. Olympic sprinter, equipment let it sit in the shed. No practice, professional at this. Tony Atlas, boning on a golden mattress.
You ain't going hard, you're a retard. Me, I do what I do. You follow what we start. Talk to me. I don't need a friend, yo, I need the checks. Show me the money or get snuffed off reflex. Talk to me. You ain't going hard, you're a retard. Me, I do what I do. You follow what we start. Talk to me. I don't need a friend, yo, I need the checks. Show me the money or get snuffed off reflex.
Don't tell me shit stinks till I smell it. Pow.
Access unknown. Sargon the insegmentable from the mighty conceptual elements. About to fuck shit up. We are the black sheep. Yeah, this was called Black Sheep, motherfucker. years, I used to waiting, I used to wallow, I used to be sad, so shallow. When I get down to the gallows, something to make them cover their face and hug the pillow and take a kill dose of some pill slow. They wanted me to stop, and I should've, but I couldn't front on the front that I put up. My family wouldn't know what a friends from me. What? I think I'm cursed with some sense of me. I know that the choice is mine. I hear you screaming in the back of my mind. I've made mistakes, I've lived and learned. Respect me, I think my time is served. I should've stopped dealing with the lies of pain. I should've stopped dealing with the lies of pain. Sick and tired of you always putting me down. Just because I don't agree with you doesn't put you on a higher ground. You think your ways are better than mine. We'll try and get over it, but don't you think it's time? I know you don't like the things that I do. You call me irresponsible, tell me what's unfolding after you. Look at your life and tell me what you see. Look in the mirror before you try and judge me. I should've stopped dealing with the lies of pain. I should've stopped dealing with the lies of pain. I should've stopped dealing with the lies of pain. I should've stopped dealing with the lies and pain.
And we're back. We only have three more awards.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
It's on, Judah.
All right.
You're learning. We got 3 more awards we got to hand out. Feud of the Year, Match of the Year, and the big one, Wrestler of the Year. But before we do that, Sean, do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for the OK Cupid Girl of the Week.
Oh my god! I thought we were
The
gonna
OK Cupid Girl of the
I
Week.
thought we were gonna escape
And I
this.
found ourselves a winner. So,
I'm 5'8". I work in art, music, and writing. I smoke and I drink desperately.
that's what it says. Drinks desperately.
This is amazing.
I'm working on a university degree, and I don't want kids. My self-summary, the abridged version. Smart-ass, loudmouth weirdo with a dash of existential narcissism. Muddled old soul prone to introversion and hyperbole. Beer geek, bibliophile, occasional amateur gearhead, cynical, excessive coffee drinker with a penchant for the macabre, easily distracted by hop-forward imperial stouts, classical muscle cars, and references to Monty Python.
I think you guys finally did find that perfect match.
A grizzly old man on a motorcycle once told me I looked like I was born to raise hell. Still, not entirely sure if it was a compliment, a come-on, or a Motorhead quote, but I take it as a good thing. Also, Han shot first. Bon Scott was the better AC/DC frontman, and there is no God but Hunter S. Thompson.
And this is what she looks like, Dan, if you're interested. I can like her and see if I can hook her up with
What
you.
in,
I could.
what in the fuck was that?
That-
If you write all that shit, I don't care what you look like.
I haven't spotted one. I got one. I see one on her forearm.
That's a start.
I see one.
How many fucking things you gonna write?
Well, do you want to see my OK Cupid profile?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What
no.
I write in my self-summary?
My favorite.
You know what? I'm
I think
sure
your
people
summary
would like
be
to
more
listen
like
to
a
that.
thesaurus.
No, mine's really simple. This is my self-summary. Are we ready for this? It is a Smarkies after all. My self-summary. If I tell you everything about me, what will we have left to talk about? So instead of rambling on, if you want to know something, then message me.
Oh, that's perfect.
Boom. Simple, short, to the point.
Creates the intrigue.
Yeah.
Has it worked?
Yes.
Oh,
it
okay.
does.
I was
It
just
does
curious.
all the time. What
should I know about you?
Oh, and then the most private thing I'm willing to admit is I'm a Mandy Moore fan.
Really?
Yeah, I love Mandy Moore.
I wanna be with you.
Yeah.
Talking about her music. I'm talking about potty farts. I'm a Mandy Moore fan too.
Yeah, I'll take anything from Mandy Moore. Yeah, so there you go. All right. Oh, by the way, before, because we kind of breezed over it, tag team of the year. There's a little bit of a story I want to share with you guys.
Share.
16 is kind of the magic number tonight. We had 1,316 total votes. And tag team of the year, I'm just going to pull it up because I don't want to butcher the
this
statistics.
guy wants.
Yeah,
I did that.
this douchebag over here with
did
his
it.
partner, Jason Cross, and Team Torment won. Tag team of the year was an interesting one because we thought we were going to have a tie based on voting.
Oh, wow.
Not only a tie, we thought we were going to have a four-way tie because the four-way tie didn't break until about 2 hours before voting closed. And 16 is the magic number because 4 teams were stuck at 16 votes apiece. That's how split down the middle this was. And those tag teams were Rack and Sack, Team Torment, who eventually went on to win, EYFBO, and Milk Chocolate. And then 2 hours left to go. Somehow, by some miracle, Team Torment got one last vote and broke the four-way tie. It could have been Jubal. Who knows? Could have been Dan. Probably not. Could have been Sean. Who knows? Actually, couldn't have been Sean because I know how he
Could have
voted.
been Jason's wife.
And it could have been. It could have been. That TV show might have given you tag team of the year. If you
I
think
have to
about it.
admit that I didn't vote for anybody.
Wait till you see us in Vegas.
So
You didn't vote. You didn't even vote for your own award.
So when I say that the
didn't vote
voting
for anyone.
was extremely close, I mean the voting was extremely close because Team Torment won with 24% of the vote. Rack and Sack, EYFBO, and Milk Chocolate all had 23 respectively.
Wow.
Percent of the vote. So there's a little story with that. We almost had a four-way tie. Imagine having to announce.
We'd have to have a
winners
fatal
out of
four-way.
five.
We'd probably have to have a fatal four-way tag match.
That would
Just
be a
make the
great
fifth one the
match.
winner.
So
If that happens, put it in a ring.
So that's what we might have to do the first ever, not the Heel in the Face live wrestling radio show, because we're renaming ourselves. But we might have to start a promotion out of this, just in case of Smarky ties, simply for that reason only.
Well, there's a ring for sale on Craigslist.
Apparently, this was what I've been
Put
hearing.
your logo on the mat, you're good to go.
Who wants to take Feud of the Year? Who would like to be the lucky person to do Feud of the Year? Awesome, I'll take it. Amazing. All right,
Here we
everybody
go.
agrees. So Feud of the Year, which is one that I was completely torn on about how to vote this year.
Torn?
I was very torn on this one because there was two feuds that I personally, emotionally invested in, okay? And I'll let you know which two where we get through it. The nominees are as follows. Andrew Anderson versus Gary Reno. Mike Berna versus Rude Boy Riley. SWA versus The Revolution. And the final two, which are the two that I was torn on, Joey B versus Team Torment.
All right.
And Mikey Whipwreck versus Mike Mondo. Okay. Those are the two that I couldn't figure out how to vote. Who knows? My vote might have been the tiebreaker. I don't know. We'll see who wins. But I did vote for. And the drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
Ready.
I was very proud of this one.
I'm hoping it goes to the person I voted for, which is Whipwreck and Mondo.
Wow.
And the winner is Joey B versus Team Torment.
There you go. All right.
You're just walking
No, I
away with a
stand
lot of
up.
those
Okay.
things. Look at Gal, he's all happy and stuff.
Oh, well, I worked my ass off for this one. That's why.
What is this, Jack Eller's third award?
I don't know. I
I
lost
think
count.
so. Is this number 3?
This might be for
How
tonight.
do you remember it?
Well,
Does he
whatever.
get
Mike,
an award for the
tag
most
team.
nominations?
Mike
Feud.
tag team, and then that's the feud of the year.
Yeah.
The revolutionary idea on my part, I will give you insight. There was another plan to do the same old Chicken Warriors with, and I'm not shitting on them, but Abdul Nasir was going to be getting back in the title picture with Chris Steeler, and they've been doing it forever, and the Syndicate thing has been going on since I've been there. And I remember I was like, ugh, like, can we do something different? I'm like, what about this? What if we did something crazy and Cross and myself both won the heavyweight title at the same time in a fatal four-way match? And I'm like, and then from there, we only defend the title in handicap matches, and it'll be a whole, and it's kind of like real stuff where I wasn't on the posters that much, and I felt like I wasn't used to my full capabilities in Warriors. And I'm like, why don't we bring some real life stuff into this? Let's just, and Joey B loved it, and then we went into it, and it really stuck. It really hit, and I think it's a big part of the reason why the houses have been bigger and more Spark has been talking about with Warriors of Wrestling. I'm extremely proud of what we did because, at first people were really thrown off. They didn't know what was real, what wasn't. We blurred the lines very well. We still blur the lines really well. Hell, I could be lying. This could just be me lying to you, and we really won the title and fuck Joey B. You don't know. Seriously. Been a great angle. I was so proud of it. I'm still proud of it. Still going. It's one of those things that was supposed to end, and it's continuing to go because it's been going over so well. And probably my best feud ever.
That's saying a lot.
I think it's my best feud ever.
That's saying a lot because you feuded with me at one point.
I did feud with you. I've had a lot of great feuds. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I think this is the best one ever because of the longevity.
Hey, I'm in this one.
And what I give Joey B and Warriors of Wrestling credit for is the creative freedom, and we've had a lot of creative freedom to make this work, and it's been working. And
Whose idea was it for you to piss on the belt?
Mine.
Awesome.
Because I like pissing.
Awesome. Can I give you a early front runner for feud of the year for this year?
Sure.
I think it's going to be Dan Acosta versus the OK Cupid girl of the week this week.
Yes.
1 week after we introduce them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, that'll be the next feud of the year. Well, congratulations, my dear friend, Jack Gallo.
Yay.
And to Jason Cross as well, and to Juba, since you're like
I'm
the
in that.
personal
He is the
security
personal
guard.
security.
We
I'm
got
in that
two
story.
left. We got 2 left. Gallo, you are up for both of these.
Ooh.
Do you think you can make this 3 in a row?
Well, I
kind of
mean,
night for yourself.
I'm nominated for a reason, so it's possible.
So, Sean, who do you want to pass off match to? There's less talking in this one. There's only 4 nominees. Anybody's afraid of talking on a microphone? All you guys would be.
Well, I just don't want to do. I don't want to. I don't like really doing the thing I'm nominated for.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Gallo's done for the night with opening envelopes.
Do 2 hosts.
All right, so there you go, Sean. You want to take? Oh, and by the way,
wow!
By the way, let me see that one for a second. By the way,
wait, what does that one say?
by the way, Gallo,
yes,
Team Torment and Joey B won by 1 vote.
Wow!
Over Mikey Whipwreck and Mike Mondo.
Was that your one
another
vote?
great feud, though.
You had 16 total votes. 16 is the magic number of the
Yeah.
night. So.
Hey, 16-time world champion Ric Flair. Woo.
Woo! Okay. Sean, it's match of the year time.
She's actually 22.
I guess it's okay because I did
Could
rest
be.
of the year
You
last year.
did.
Almost
You
got
did. You
shot.
did.
Flair, well,
You did.
16.
Shockade almost killed you. You almost ripped your head off. Hey, Gallo, this is 2 years in a row you won feud in the year, by the way.
Fantastic.
'Cause you
Gave
and
me a
Brady
great night
Knight,
last
yeah,
year.
we had it
Yeah,
last
it was
year,
really
so.
cool.
So
Yeah, we
congrats on
beat the
that.
crap out of each other.
So
Does
Gallo's.
that mean either he's really good or he's just really an asshole?
I think it's a combination of both.
I think it's a combination of both, but a little bit more in column B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's set the record straight.
Sean,
Fights with everybody.
do the honors of nominate. Or
Match of the year.
This is a big one. Doesn't get as much credit as it deserves, though. I think it's just a harder category unless you've seen all the matches.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta. So promoters out there, get your matches out there.
Or you can just nominate some out of thin air.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Or
nominate
you-
matches you've never seen.
Like Tommy said.
Jesus Christ. I heard it was good.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Enough with Tommy C today.
Oh, that was dumb.
Wow, it actually worked too. Okay, continue. Enough, everybody shut up. It's the first time ever.
Really. So, your nominees are Talon versus Trent Beretta.
Great match. I love that match.
AR Fox versus Earl Cooter.
I didn't actually see that match, but
It was
I heard
good.
It was good.
It was very good.
That's why I didn't nominate it. Because I didn't see it. Anyways.
Well, let's move on. Gallo versus Cross versus Steeler versus Nasir.
That was a great match. I watched that.
That was the match that Team Torment won the WoW Heavyweight title.
Yes, it was.
And the NYWC Master of the Match.
Oh, this is my match.
Silver versus Gulak versus Papadon versus Reynolds.
Those are always good.
That was my nomination. That is the match I voted for. That is the match I hope wins. I'm sorry, Gallo.
It's fine, man.
I love that
Good match.
four-way match between Gulak, Silver, Reynolds, and Papadon. That match was sick. Wait, the Psycho Circus is coming up again, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be another Master of the Mat.
They're
gonna
match.
do a House of Madness and then Psycho Circus.
I'm like very amped to see it. Master of the match is always a good one to
Yeah,
watch.
it's a very good concept.
So-
They have a show on the 31st.
31st.
I'll be
That's
on
the
it.
sideshow, right? I think it's.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Gal's gonna be there.
I'll be at that one. I haven't been to one in a long
I'll
time.
be wrestling.
Well, one of our New Year's resolutions here on the Heel on the Face is to attend more shows, which I did this past Sunday, and Sean didn't. I was there for FTW. So, Sean, do you have the drum roll?
There for FTW.
I've been doing a lot of Jersey shows, so that's why I'm missing a lot of
So, Sean, give the drum roll as we get ready to announce match of the year. Last year was Ricky Richards and Jack Gallo. Can Jack Gallo pull off another repeat?
Can I do it?
Your winner of the 2014 Match of the Year is Jason Cross versus Jack Gallo versus Chris Steeler versus Abdul Nasir.
Wow. Look at this son of a bitch. Now we got to hear him talk more.
I'm going to tell you the only reason I think we won. What the biggest reason? The story of that match was done perfectly. No one saw that shit coming. The way we mapped it out, everyone expected that Team Torment. I told you, Abdul Nasir was going to face Chris Steeler again, same old shtick. And we were back with the Syndicate with Neftali Rodriguez, and everyone expected us to beat the crap out of Steeler, let Nasir win, which is basically what we did. Beat the crap out of Steeler. Nasir goes down, does his bow thing, about to pin him, double super kick to Nasir. Boom, the crowd went crazy. Steeler thought we turned babyface. But that was the other twist. We didn't. We turned around to Chris Steeler, beat the piss out of him, put him in a double submission when he passes out. We're both champion, and we grabbed the mic, cut this, really violent promo on Joey B, tore the place apart. The crowd was so confused, didn't know how to react. It was great, man, seeing the look on their faces. Joey B, his face. I mean, it was a culmination of a great story that happened to just hit all points. So I was very proud of that match. One of my favorites. Very happy it's been recognized. But like I said, there's a lot of great nominations out there. I think the story that we told, which I think is the most important thing in wrestling, the story we told and the reactions we got is the reason we get the nod. And so congratulations to myself. Thank you, fans. Appreciate it. Congratulations, Jason Cross. I know you're listening somewhere. I love you, buddy. Can't wait to go back to Vegas one day.
Oh boy, what stays in Vegas?
What
happens in Vegas?
What
stays
happens in Vegas is going to be on national TV. So.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. You guys are breaking all sorts of rules. You guys are fucking heels. You guys deserve to be on heel.
We expect your man cards to be dropped off at the office.
Yeah. What a jerk. So yeah, match of the year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All those involved except for Jack Gallo.
Yeah.
You guys had 43% of the vote. In second place was the Masters of the Match. It had 31% of the vote. So I came up a little bit short.
It was the first time I saw Gulak, believe it or not.
Really? I've seen him
it was the
twice
first time I'd ever
beforehand.
seen him. And I'm just blown away by that guy's freaking technique, everything.
I actually saw the
I've
first
seen
time
quite
I
a
actually
few
saw
times
him.
since.
First time I actually saw him was last March when I went to Florida with Gallo for FIP.
Yes.
And that was the first Drew Gulak match I had ever seen.
I've been a big fan. I think he's one of the best workers in wrestling, period.
Yeah, that match when I saw that just knocked. It was just phenomenal watching that guy work, especially him and Papa Don.
It's weird because if you would have been
the
there,
other two, like Reynolds and Silva, they're great wrestlers. I take nothing away from them.
Johnny Silver, man.
But watching him and Papa Don work together just blew me away. That was just a phenomenal match.
it was really weird because had Sean been there on Sunday, he would have seen like a mini Drew Gulak, whose name is also Drew Napier.
Yes.
Who also made his debut alongside Drew. He's like a mini. He looks like a skinnied out, like starved for a week Drew Gulak.
And he'll tell you how great he is.
This is the man who literally has made the bold claim. I heard him say once that he made a mountain tap out. Mountains are made of rocks. They don't have limbs. They don't have vocal cords. But he claims that a mountain tapped out to one of his moves. I think he says it was a figure 4 leg lock too.
Makes sense.
This guy is going to be the future. I'm telling you right now. I mean, he is so unbelievable with the things that he claims that I actually start believing it.
It's true.
So shout out to Drew Napier, right? I'm saying his last name, Napier, right?
Napier.
So shout out to him wherever he is.
And congrats once again on your win, sir.
Oh, thank you, man. Very
your
happy.
your many wins tonight.
Very
All right.
proud of all of them.
Gentlemen,
It is time.
we've reached it.
The
It's
pinnacle.
time for the last award.
Time for the happy ending.
It's time.
Who's giving out happy endings?
I don't know.
None of
He
these
would
guys.
know.
that I'm about to announce. It's time for Wrestler of the Year. This is the big one. This is the big one. Gentlemen, get ready. I'm ready. Okay, so your nominees, and then we're gonna go around the table and we're gonna see everybody's predictions before we open this envelope. The nominees for Wrestler of the Year this year: Flawless Blake Morris, our current champion of the year. Team Torment, our current tag team of the year, that put as one entity for Wrestler of the Year. Anthony Gangone. Stockade makes his one appearance this year, which is unbelievable in my mind. I can't believe he only made the one appearance, but he was the runner-up last year, so he's got vengeance on his mind with this voting. And then Rude Boy Riley, who's making his first appearance for Wrestler of the Year. However, he was nominated for Feud of the Year earlier with him and Mike Verna. So let's go around the table and let's find out. Keep in mind, Sean, you got to be. You can't. You gotta. What's the word I'm looking for?
Get away?
No. Omit. Right? No. Abstain. You gotta abstain from this vote. Because technically speaking, this was a host of the year kind of thing. Like the host technically determined who won this.
Yeah.
However,
there was a 2-week-long argument.
Yes.
Back and forth as to who was going to win this award.
Yes. So, with
The
that
host
said,
determines who the winner
the
is.
host, as always, the Wrestler of the Year is always the host of the year determined, but we do take the fan polling into consideration.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought this was a fan thing.
It is, but there was 4 awards that it wasn't, which was heel, face, ring rat, and wrestler. Up until this point, Sean's the only douchebag who didn't go with the fan voting. So, I will give you a little bit of a hint. The person who we selected also did have the most votes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It was a major factor.
Because, as long as the fans have that in.
It was a major factor. And it was from your host of the year that made it a major factor. Unlike this douchebag who was like, well, it shouldn't really matter, it's ours. And that's why he's former host of the year, and I'm current host of the year. So, let's go around the table to these 3 fine gentlemen that are still here.
Let's see that list real quick.
It's Rude Boy Riley, it's Stockade, it's Anthony Gangone, it's Team Torment as a team, and it is Flawless Blake Morris.
Well, everybody knows Stockade's been my boy for a long time.
Great guy.
But I do have to say Blake has made huge comebacks since he's been around. And Rude Boy's stepping up big time.
Absolutely.
I'm not taking anything away from you guys.
Yeah, don't worry,
Or
man.
Gangone, but out of those 3, I'd have to go with Blake.
We got 1 vote for Blake.
Okay.
Too bad his vote didn't count because he openly admitted he didn't vote for anybody. Gallo,
Sure.
do you think you will now make it a repeat, and make it 3 in a row? Because last year you also were the Wrestler of the Year. Do you think you could do it again this time with Jason Cross?
I definitely think it's possible, but my humble side says I would not be upset with a lot of the... I mean, let me see that list.
That list is unbelievable.
Yeah, I know, I can't remember. Stockade, I mean, the guy, I can't credit him enough for a lot of how he's helped my career. Gangone's a great kid. He's busted his ass. Blake Morris, you said it best, comeback. I mean, works hard, doesn't accept how good he was yesterday, wants to be better today. I think Rude Boy Riley's the dark horse. I got to say something, because Rude Boy Riley I've seen since he started to now. And this past, 2 years, this guy has not only changed his physique, but his attitude and his in-ring work. And the guy has went the old school route of traveling everywhere, getting booked everywhere, and has stepped up his game every time I've seen him. Because I'm not a mark for myself, I would be very happy to see Rude Boy Riley take it. But anybody, including myself, I'd be
But
happy.
is Rude Boy Riley your pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Juba.
Yeah. Same thing. No, I know who's on the list.
Okay.
And it's really tough because everyone on that list, especially this year, has shown how hungry they are to be better. But I'm going to go with the person that I nominated in Rude Boy Riley.
Okay, so we got 2 people for Rude Boy Riley. We got 1 person for Blake Morris. Sean, drum roll, and let's see if either of them are right, or is it somebody like Gangone or Stockade or Team Torment?
Did I win?
Could Gallo do the repeat? Ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 Wrestler of the Year is... That's the envelope opening, just in case you don't actually know. Sean, why you got a big smile on your face? Dramatic pause. Rude Boy Riley.
Wow.
There we go. Nice, man. Good for him.
So Rude Boy Riley. You said it as like a little bit of a dark horse there.
Yeah, I'm happy that people are noticing it.
Yeah, that dude's made huge strides.
You know, like
everything.
I've never been one the awards are always cool to me, but I think my work speaks for itself, and I think I've won enough categories that I've made my mark this year. And Rude Boy's a guy that I've fought for Jubinos for positions in certain companies, and I really think he's a guy I want to work with. He's a tremendous baby face. He's a humble guy. He's a friend of mine. And I can't be happy enough, for him. He deserves it. Everyone on that list deserved it. I'll even put myself in there. I think I busted my ass, but I have no issue saying that Rude Boy Riley gets Wrestler of the Year. Good for him. He deserves it.
Well,
there are no slackers on that list.
No, not at all.
So, quick statistics on it. We had 138 votes. And remember, all these votes were IP traced and tracked, so that means you can only vote once.
Yeah.
138 people voted all together. For Wrestler of the Year, Rude Boy Riley had 45 of those votes, which is a grand total of 33%. In second place, with 34 votes, was Anthony Gangone with 25%. And those were the 2 guys that me and Sean were primarily arguing about throughout the whole process. I initially had said Gangone was my pick.
He deserves it, too.
I love Gangone. Yeah. I've worked with him. I've worked on shows with him. I've never actually personally met Rude Boy Riley. However, I did see him on Sunday at FTW, him and Dirtbag Dan, right?
Yeah.
And they went over Team Tremendous.
Team Tremendous.
It was a great match.
It wasn't Dirtbag Dan.
It was an awesome match.
It's Jeremy Leary. Not Dirtbag Dan.
Okay, so which one?
Jeremy Leary.
What's his? That's his worker name? I don't know.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah.
So.
What's his?
My brain doesn't work.
It was somebody I hadn't seen before, so I said,
Jeremy Leary.
Obviously,
I'm sorry.
I knew Dan Barry and Bill Carr.
Yeah.
But Gangone finished in second. Blake Morris actually was in third place. He had 17% of the vote. He had 24 votes altogether. So once again, congratulations to Rude Boy Riley.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to tag him when I get home in the photo because he was sharing it.
Yeah.
Overall this year, like indie wrestling has definitely stepped up.
Yeah, I think it's
how it's been over the past couple of years. Because I stopped going to a lot of shows. I was just seeing the same nonsense, same bullshit, and all the baby stuff over and over again. Things are really starting to turn around again, which is good. Because you're seeing a lot of new faces, and they're working their asses off, which is pushing the vets to work even harder.
Yeah, I think a lot of it,
to
elaborate, I think a lot of guys that have deserved it for years have gotten signed to major companies. And, people like myself and Rude Boy Riley, Gangone, and Stockade, I mean, you name them, we're finally getting our chance to be in the light.
Yeah. Riley's very confused right now.
Of course he is. We're getting our chance to be in the light, in the forefront. And, I was very proud that, I'm going to, just the Sunday, the FTW show, it was originally going to be Air Fox, Teddy Hart. Teddy Hart couldn't make it. Air Fox got injured. And it wound up being a triple threat main event. Myself, Joey Janela, and Johnny Silver. The first time I worked with him, I'd known him since I was 4. And, I guess there was a lot of pressure if we could, have the main event spot. And, I think I had one of my best matches with those guys.
Are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at?
I'm replying.
I had one of my best matches with those guys. And
I just saw Joey for the first time down at JCW a couple weeks ago. And he put on a great match.
You want to know? Yeah. You want to know what I love about him and Johnny too is like we all want it. Like it's not like we go back there. Oh, let's do this. I'm like, no, let's make this happen. Let's go out there and show these people exactly why we belong here. And Joey tries to prove that every time. Johnny's a guy who's been overlooked for years, and he's fantastic.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I mean, Johnny Silver is on another level. We went to church together, so I love And yeah, that's why 4 years old I've noticed this. And then myself, dude, you know how I am. I don't accept how good I was yesterday. I'm the same thing. I want to be better. If I'm not better than I was yesterday, then I'm not improving. Taking a step backwards. So
well, that's the point that I was trying to make, was that, you know, a lot of guys are finally stepping up to that level
Yeah.
you guys are. And then I see a lot of the new guys that are coming in, and it's like they're feeling what you're feeling now. So the new guys are coming in and they're pushing instead of just being lackadaisical like it has been for the past couple of years.
Yeah. And I'll even put over this person to my left here, Juba. First match. I swear to God, if you haven't seen it, the best first match I've seen from anybody. And he's been busting his ass. Everyone in FTW in that school has been busting their ass, and they've been motivated and staying late, doing their homework, giving me calls, texts, whatever the case is, whoever they can get in touch with. And I mean, it's just showing. And that show made me go, wow, future's bright for this year. I was really, really proud of everybody and what's to be in store. But I'll be done talking now. Everyone else can talk. Don't want to hog the mic.
Riley is very happy about the win.
Oh, you're texting him.
Yes.
What did he have to say?
Tell him I'm still going to kick his ass.
That it's awesome
That's
that he
awesome.
won.
Well, I'm glad.
It's probably late. He's probably going to sleep right now.
I can
He's-
imagine. When you get a chance, text him. Hey, man, if he wants next week, he's more than welcome to call in. He can
Call
do
in,
his
come down, whatever he wants
acceptance
to do.
next week if he'd like.
All right.
Well, he lives
I
out in
wanna
Staten
know.
Island.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something like that, right? So I doubt he'll come in, but he can definitely call in. That's the beauty of a fan hotline.
It is. Which, as you and I are looking at, as these nice people who are in our studio are talking, and we're looking at Facebook and we're seeing there's already some butthurt.
A little bit of controversy.
There's already some butthurt.
A little bit.
No,
well,
let's
here's
see.
the thing, and then let's just do it real quick. I'll just.
That's the one thing you know, and I'm going to throw it out there too. That's the one thing I can't stand.
Well, it's
Well, here
not
it
so
goes.
much butthurt.
It's not so much.
It's the whining and
It
crying.
comes down to Sean's award for Heel of the Year because Sean selected Johnny Moy to win, and somebody pointed out that Johnny Moy actually came in fourth with the fan voting with it. But we had previously stated that,
as we have every year,
that Heel of the Year is Sean's to do at his discretion. Ring Rat is mine to do at my discretion. Face has been Tommy's to do at his discretion. It won't be next year. And that Wrestler of the Year is also a host discretion vote. So 80% of the votes, because we had 20 this year, were all solely fan determined. Last year it was half and half.
Yes.
This year we upped the ante and made most of them fan determined. So somebody had pointed out that he finished in fourth. He then went on to say, I smell screw job, the fix is in, the Smark Awards are rigged, recount. Sean pointed out the heel went against the grain when giving his award, and then the person who made the claim said that what the hell's the point of voting then? So I had just responded. We announced that heel, face, wrestling, and ring light were solely fan determined. Weren't solely fan determined previously. This is technically Sean's award to give out, and he decided to heel it up and pick someone who didn't have the fan vote. Every other award went to the lead vote getter, though. And then he quickly apologized. So, drama averted.
Yeah, but you shouldn't even have to explain it.
Shouldn't. But sometimes people
Because, you know,
overlook
I mean, it is
things.
based on the fan voting. I can understand that, but still, that's the one thing I always didn't like. Was just too much whining, crying. I don't get my way. What about me?
Well, here's the thing. Unlike, and this is not going to be a jab.
And I don't even know who you're talking about because I haven't even looked it up yet. I'm just throwing it out
and
there
I do
as
not.
a generalized statement.
I'm not going. I'm not going to even hide things. This is not a jab at SWA and their awards because they're around the same time. We post the graphic of the actual fan voting in the graphic of the winner, so that there is no controversy. Like, this is how the voting went, and even with heel that went to the guy who was in fourth place, you can see how people actually voted on it. Because we don't want no shenanigans. Oh,
Yeah.
they're rigging the awards and blah, 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 blah.
It's so funny because, like, Long Island music scene, we have a thing called Best of Long Island, and we had the exact same shit happen between, like, Singer of the Year, Band of the Year, stuff like that. The whining and crying was hysterical.
Because people don't like to be told that, like, their bubble isn't actually real.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then something comes along and bursts their bubble, and then they have a
Like,
big issue.
people were being accused of buying votes, and it was horrible.
It's
And
stupid. It's the
I
same
see it
way.
No matter where I
It's
go,
the same
no
way
matter
that
whether
I.
it's wrestling, music, anything.
It's the same way, Dan. I have, last month I had 10,000 followers on my Instagram account. Right. I primarily use my Instagram account to push my music and things like that, and I keep it public.
And everybody's like, you're bullshit, you're buying your fucking fans, and yada, yada. And I said, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to bank on it and say half of them are just those Autobot things that try to get you to, go here and get 1,000 free likes or 1,000 free followers or whatever, like that stupid shit, because my thing is public, and I'm not going to just block every time I get a notification I have a new follower. And then Instagram last month fished out a lot of those things.
Shit canned, all that stuff.
So much and so that Mace, the rapper, you guys hear this story?
No.
Went from 1.5 million and overnight dropped down to like 200,000 and instantly deleted his Instagram account because like 90% of his followers were bullshit. When it happened to mine, it got around to mine, I was right. Mine went from 10,000 to about 4.6 thousand or whatever. So I was right. I said a little bit. I was like, well, half of them are probably bullshit or whatever.
Almost like 4.
Sure.
So now what? Now what are you going to say? It went down. It went up. I think I'm like 4.7 again because there's probably more bots that are now coming out again.
Yeah, well, the
But
thing
who
is,
gives a shit? Like
people got to understand, this awards show, if you're not happy with how you placed, step your fucking game up.
Step your game up,
Don't
share
whine,
it.
Don't cry.
Oh
Step
my
your game up.
brother, testify.
Here's the thing. Riley got the most votes because Riley shared the shit of it for a week. Gangoan shared it. Blake Morris shared it. He shared the shit of it.
Yeah,
Gallo shared it.
Bust my balls about the shameless self-promoting. You have to do it.
It's how you get your name out
You have
there.
to do it, otherwise nobody even knows what's going
Corey
on.
Price,
Step your game up if you're
most
not happy
votes
with
every
everything
year.
that's
Corey
going
Price
on.
shares it every year. David Adams last year was sharing the hell of it. Slacked off a little bit this year, and all of a sudden we had a new winner in Jason Linnick. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's solely what gets
Well,
you
no,
the win.
You got to earn it first, then you have to.
You gotta get on the
promote it.
list
But
first.
you got to step your game up. You got to earn it. If you don't like the way things are going, change it.
Well, here's the other
Don't
thing.
whine.
There's two types of people, right? There's going to be people who are already well known,
Protect the art.
and as soon as you see their name, you're going to be interested in whatever they're
Again.
part of. Okay. Then there's the other people who might be working hard but haven't gotten their name out there yet. My suggestion is, if you're one of those people who haven't gotten your name out there yet, and you get put up for an award like this, it's not a bad idea to share the link. Don't think that's a bad thing that you're really marking out for yourself. That's a radio show. It's people that are nominating you, and then fans are saying, we think you're good, okay? And you're just letting your fans know, hey, I could win something from this. I can get my name out there. Don't have any shame in that. Like I said, if you're one of those people that's already established and you don't feel like doing it, I understand where you're coming from. But if you're a new guy, hey, exposure's exposure, isn't it?
That's right.
A great person once said, a great mind, Hulk Hogan be sitting in my living room. If I don't tell anybody, well, no one's going to come, are they? That's the point. Let people know who you are. I mean, there's a difference between being a mark and, hey, listen, I'm up for this. Maybe you want to check me out. Give me a rub here. Take a look at my stuff. If you're a fan of mine, you might want to vote on this. Get yourself out there, man.
To branch out from that, wow, that's loud. If you push and share that you're nominated for an award, other people might see it, like promoters and bookers, and these are people who you want to see you.
And it's also because, listen, me, Sean, and Tommy will kid in this list too. We don't have to do this at all. We could just keep talking about wrestling every week and blah, blah, blah. We decided to do the Smarkies because we feel people deserve some credit. And while there may be the accusation, because I heard it last year, that, you guys only cover a certain amount, we don't really cover NYWC that much. I mean, we hardly ever go to their shows. We might do some quick recaps of what happened at their shows, but other than that, I mean, primarily for a while, we were doing mostly SWA.
Yeah.
When I came in, I covered a little bit more Ace, because I was more familiar with it.
Always pushing ECPW.
Tommy was always pushing ECPW, but you look at it, and NYWC does really well on these things. FTW's always got something in there.
Yeah.
Warriors out of nowhere. Now granted, that could also be because Gallo came on the show a lot this year, so he was always plugging Warriors or whatnot. Juba has come on the show recently.
The thing is, he took it by the horns and he was like,
Yeah, he
listen, you guys
plugged
need
it.
to know about what I'm doing over here and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and I don't.
You shouldn't be ashamed of doing
No,
it.
absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think I go over the top with it. I don't think I'm one of those people who.
Well, is there really an over the top?
I don't think there is.
I
Like, I'm saying, I think I do everything tastefully and respectfully.
I take a lot of slack about the whole shameless self-promoting thing. I call myself a shameless self-promoting media whore because I make a joke out of it. But let me tell you, 21-year career. New Year's Eve was my 21st year in the entertainment business. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, I haven't had to go out and get a 9-to-5 job since 2006. You know what I mean? And it's because of the shameless self-promoting. You have to do it if you want to push your career, because nobody is going to push you unless someone hears about you from you.
Like, how many independent wrestlers are there across the country? Put a
Thousands.
number on it.
Thousands.
Maybe
Tens
2
of
million?
thousands.
Maybe 2 million. Let's say 2 million. Put a nice
that
round
seems
number
like a
on
lot.
it. How many independent wrestlers are around the world? Do you think the E puts on the brakes at a Facebook page and says, "Wow, let's look at this guy"? No.
No.
The more your name gets out there on the internet and everywhere else,
Word of mouth is your absolute best friend.
the more people are going to see you.
And that's why little awards like this, they count for something, you know. And people are always like, "Oh, it's bullshit show. It's bullshit show." Doesn't matter. It's getting out there. Fans recognize it. Fans are the ones that come to see you. Fans are the ones that pay your bills. If you can't put asses in seats, you have no career.
This show is for workers and promoters who just need to get their names and stuff out there to get asses in the seats, whatever, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
You know, the model for this show is built around that.
Listen, we cover indie wrestling. I mean, sometimes we have an obscure WWE conversation,
Yeah.
or a NWA history, conversation, and we talk about drama. We talk, we do things in shoot style, we do things in work style,
It's fun.
whatever. We get over 100 and something listeners every week, whether they're listening live or they listen to it before the next live show,
Or they're on iTunes,
or they're on
Stitcher,
iTunes or whatnot. We got over, we got 400 people who like the page, blah, 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 which is, grand total, nothing crazy, right? But we'll just cover indie
But
wrestling
it's good
for the
for
most
a
part on Long Island. for the
It's
most
good for a regional show.
I mean, it's a start too, and it's been growing. It's not like
last year we had 300 and something people listen to the award show all together. So I mean, listen, it's out there. More people shared the photos. We had more likes that came in. We went up like almost 50 likes in the last month or so just because of the award season time. This year we're going to rebrand. We're going to branch out. We're going to do a lot of different things. We're going to put a time limit on the show. That's a big one. So it might run a little bit smoother. I'm sure we're going to have some hiccups and whatever.
Yeah.
I know, listen, I get it. A lot of people didn't like Tommy C for whatever reason. Some people love Tommy C, some people hate Tommy C. And I'm sure that limited some things. Tommy's no longer with us. We're going to see what happens with that. We're looking into the idea of bringing in a brand new third host. We might just keep it to me and Sean. I know I take a lot of shit because I'm controversial with some of the things I say, but at least I stand by what I say. I don't really ever back down from what I say. And you got to at least respect the fact that these are my views and I stick by them. Sean's kind of our ambassador. So Sean doesn't go out and limb too often with some of the crazy shit.
Sometimes stuff pisses me off.
But we do have our New Year's resolution this year, which is to see more live shows. If not both together, then
at least to get our name out there.
And I take notes. Like when I'm at the shows, I literally take notes. And while Dan's here and he's an outside witness to this, who doesn't have any connection or whatever, I really do take notes from shows.
Oh yeah, well I've seen you doing it.
So. And this way I know exactly what I want to talk about because FCW was this past Sunday, right? And I can't talk about it because we're out of time, essentially.
Well,
But
essentially.
I want to
We're getting close.
But I want to talk about it next week, so I keep my notes. But before we do actually run out of time, congratulations to all our winners.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you to everybody who was here in the studio.
Thank you to all
to
who
help
voted.
make this like a cool and fun night.
So for the remaining survivors, Juba, Jack Gallo,
Hey,
Jack
Jack Gallo,
Acosta, our cameraman,
Janet Acosta,
back there,
Mr. Ellis.
For your former host of the year.
Oh, you're gonna rub that in like
Sean Walsh,
sand.
and your brand new 2014 host of the year, the smooth voice Sith Ryan Perry. We want to thank you for listening. Thank you to all who participated in the voting. Congratulations to all the
Orlando and
nominees.
everybody else who was here.
Special congratulations to all the winners. We'll be tagging you on Facebook on your graphics.
Oh yeah,
so
you'll be getting your award things momentarily.
We will see you next week And next month we have the Sithies. Can't wait. Sounds like an STD. So good night, everybody. Sleep well, and we'll see you next week.